room.
God.
It'd be so funny if I had all the setup there, but that's fine. The stream is. I started the stream at an inopportune time. Don't worry about it.
There we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Wait, that's the Vlandia theme. I don't need that right now.
Now I just need to kill an angel and I'll be done.
Hey, Freaky.
Yeah.
I've got I'm doing Dragon's Dogma.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've reached Damon, and I haven't
Damien?
even talked to the Duke yet. Damon,
Yeah.
like the last boss of Bitter Black Isle.
Yeah.
I haven't
know.
even talked to the Duke yet.
Oh yeah, that's always happens. You literally just have to leave Cassidris, then turn back and wait for night, and you could just go do Bitter Black Isle. It's a fantastic way to build XP.
Yeah.
Like, Bitter Black Isle is hilarious in the way it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave Cassidris, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to Bitter Black Isle. Oh, what's this just to the left of the boat on the isle itself? 20,000 gold that respawns every time I leave and come back. It's ridiculous.
Also, like the
So you fought.
I have not actually fought. I have not actually fought him yet. I've just made it to him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to farm a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. What level are you?
I'm currently 121.
Did you do any classes other than the one you're on right now?
I did. I think I went to 15 in Mage. I got 25 levels in Warrior, a few levels in Fighter. I think like 45, 50 levels in Sorcerer, and then I'm just going the rest of the way as Mystic Knight.
I hope for your safety. Let me know if you actually deal damage to him when you fight him.
I mean, just plop down a couple great cannons and then spam full moon slash. It melts motherfuckers.
We'll see if it works on Damon. It
It's also
damage threshold is a thing in Dragon's Dogma, as you probably know from trying to fight the Elder Ogres. Or the
no, like yeah, all I gotta do is Frost Trance and then Great Cannon, and as long as if I'm elevated, like I melted 2 of them in like a couple of minutes just because I was hitting them in the head constantly.
Yeah. Just fight Damon.
It was great. Like that, their ice weakness is no freaking joke.
I'm just saying, William, my first time playing, I thought I was hot shit with the Lassitude, Witch Hat, Poison, Pure Sorcerer Mage build that just doomed everything, and then I fought Damon, and after an hour and a half of slapping at him and doing 2 health bars of damage, I thought, man, I need to rework my build.
Which you can't do because it's Dragon's Dogma.
You can get new equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
There are ways. I'm like playing it up here. There are always ways.
Yeah, I do have most of what I have is Dragon Forged.
Yeah. What rarity?
Hello. By the way, I am here. I will need to run back to my kitchen in like 20 minutes because there's a thing in the freezer I need to take out, but I am here. I just have to be like kind of quiet. the day.
Nice.
Mhm.
Most of it is most of it's just Dragon Forged.
You
I
might
do
want
have
to aim
2
for
items of silver.
Yeah,
I do have a couple items that are silver rarity, but
yeah. Aim for a little like. Try to get your
Okay.
weapon gold rarefied if you can. What are you using?
I switch between a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
Right now, I did literally just get the shooting star, which is the second most damaging
There we
mace
go.
in the game.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually dragonified that.
Yeah, I
It's only
actually
at 2
avoided
silvers.
Mystic Knight
That's-
because it's so
It's
easy
very-
to fall into like 2 or 3 moves in that class, and you just do that for every fight. It's so easy to do that. Although Sorcerer has a similar issue. It's like, yeah, I could cast Grand Giselle or Holy Focus Bolt, of which I can get like 10 off in the amount of time it takes to do 1 Grand Giselle and do 4 times the damage. Because of course. I wish Dragon's Dogma 2 wasn't horrible.
I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know.
So it's almost more Dragon's Dogma 1, but the problem is infinitely more greedy, scummy shit behavior. It's much more bloated, like the map is even more huge. There's still no mounts. And fast travel is even more throttled than it already is, so getting a fairy stone is fucking agony for like half the game. It's painful.
Hmm.
They made everything bigger, but didn't account for the fact that the game was already a little too big for its movement engine, and did not fix the movement engine in the first game. Because, man, if there was ever a game that needs horses and, like, carriages and shit, it's Dragon's Dogma. I understand. Make travel interesting, don't fast travel. Horses, please? Horses? You know, Morrowind needed horses, it just didn't have them.
Yeah, that's Striders.
Yeah. Playing Oblivion... So, there's a way I play Skyrim that I wish I could play Oblivion that way, because Oblivion lends much better to it than Skyrim does. And I try to play Skyrim like Morrowind, which is I only use fast travel, like, when I'm at a stable, if I need to go to a specific area, because of course they didn't program a way for you to tell carriage driver, go here on map, I'll pay you money, extra money. Here you go. There's no way to do that. But I try to use the carriage drivers and the boats and all that, which Oblivion sorely lacks. Like, for some reason, Bethesda just said, oh, we're adding fast travel in Oblivion, and we want to make sure the player uses it, so we're getting rid of all the travel services. There's no boats, no horses, no carriages, no Silt Riders, which wouldn't be in Cyrodiil anyway. Nothing. Like, that, ugh. Ugh. So trying to play Oblivion, you know, the fun way gets kind of hard. So in Oblivion, I just had to make the rule of you may only fast travel when at stables or within a city or settlement, a place where travel services would exist. Very frustrating.
Sounds frustrating. I was about to say, sounds frustrating.
Yes. Because I just want to not fast travel everywhere, because I learned really fucking fast from replaying Morrowind after playing Skyrim and Oblivion that, fast travel really hurt these games. But another rule is, use the horses. It's one of the reasons why I want Oblivion to, you know, because Oblivion has good horses. Horses in Oblivion matter, and they're fast, and they're effective, and they're affordable. In Skyrim, they're kind of expensive, but they suck. They're terrible. Their only benefit is they don't die easily. And that's it. They're slow, they have limited stamina, and the limit on that stamina is not good. Like, these horses get so winded so fast, even though it's just a horse, half the time without a saddle, just carrying your ass. No carriage or anything, it just, it lightly jogs for 2 minutes, and then it's just like, no more human.
I mean, that's most games with any kind of standard system.
Well, I'm talking about the horse, because most games usually don't subject mounts to that. And my point is,
Most games I've played.
With Dragon's Dogma and its stamina management and all that shit, it is a game that demands horses. Everything about the world, the setting, the way the systems work, it's like they balanced this game around having mounts, but then just took them out of the game. That is one of the only problems I have with Dragon's Dogma, and it is so horribly amplified in Dragon's Dogma 2. And it was the same issue I had in Outward. There's a game called Outward, which is one of the most fun, like, survival sim adventurer games I've ever played. Where are the mounts? Like, you get stamina burn in this game, where if you use up all of your stamina, you can burn some of it, and you lose that bar until you, like, camp or use certain healing items. Horses? We see them in universe. We see characters that, like, ride things and, like, have the giant like, red-breasted stags pulling a carriage. There's, like, a mobile merchant with that. Like, game? Mounts, please. Mounts. It takes forever to walk anywhere, game.
Oh, sounds, again, frustrating.
Yeah, it isn't even like a design decision. That's just disrespecting the player's time. That's just adding frustration. At least Morrowind had the benefit of, yeah, you don't have horses, but you can make potions or magic that let you just say, I'm on this side of the map. Never mind, I'm on this side of the map. It's been 3 minutes. Like, at least Morrowind lets you just go apeshit wild with your movement. And lets you fly and shit.
That's right, it does, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Morrowind lets you have fun. Morrowind says, we're gonna give you all these wacky, overpowered tools, and we're gonna give them to your enemies too, have fun.
Good luck.
Hey.
Good luck, sucker.
Hey player, you know how you made...
games do that?
Yeah. Hey player, you know how you made that turbo, scuffed, fucked up build that has like 300 speed? Here's Gaynor. He's a wood elf. If you talk to him, he asks you for money. No matter how much money you give him, even if you give him no money, he will eventually, even if you give him all the money, when he asks for 1,000,000 gold, he'll say, no, there's no way you have that, you're fucking with me, and he'll storm off in anger. 3 days later, he will return in full ebony gear, which is like the second most powerful in the game. And he is fucking nails. He is the strongest fucker. He is one of the strongest characters in the game. He has over 1,000 luck. That is his bit. He also has very high stats, so even without his stupid overpowered luck, he's still insanely powerful. He hits every strike.
It sounds amazing.
Yes, he hits every strike. He gets bonus damage on every strike. You miss every strike against him, and you get reduced damage on every strike because his luck is so stupidly high that it's literally he nat 20s every time, the player nat 1s every time while fighting him. You have to get around that. You have to break the game to beat him.
Yeah, you have to get around Lucky Ted.
And he's not the only one.
Oh boy!
There's Hello. There's King...
Your god has arrived.
No, that's King Helisith. There's King Helisith in Morrowind, the actual king of Morrowind. He is immune to magic, he absorbs most of it. He reflects like half of it back at you. He's wearing full Daedric armor. He has a Daedric or not Daedric armor. He's wearing like royal something armor that is almost as good as, it's somewhere between Daedric and Ebony. He has the Daedric dye katana with a strong enchantment on it, so he will fucking one-shot you if you're not tanky. He's insane. He's in a room full of overpowered fuckboys. And his right-hand man, who is the most overpowered fuckboy, second to himself only, has the highest standard damage weapon in the game. Like, he's got this great sword that's called, like, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Dwarven Artifact or something. And it does, like, 40 to 60 damage. So it has, like, the highest minimum damage in the game, but not the highest maximum.
Sounds silly.
Yes, it's incredibly silly, and that fight, I was a mage, but I made it work. One of the most fun I've ever had in video games is my quest to assassinate King Elisith, which is not a quest in the game. This is something I self-imposed. I earned his trust. I did his quests. I got close to him. I, like, analyzed his weaknesses, his gear, all the people around him, and I made a plan. I even made a spell that, like, fortifies my strength and blunt weapon skill so that I could beat him to death with a Daedric staff that I had to go on a whole other series of quests to go and get. Because it was the only way I could hurt him as a mage. I had to make potions and spells that turned me into the most powerful martial fighter in the world, so that I could beat the king.
I had to go to Columbo levels of involved to kill this fucker.
I did, just so I could beat the king in his room full of fuckboys to death. And then I killed 2 gods, but that was easier. And then there was that fucking lich with 10,000 HP.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yes. Morrowind is fantastic.
Oh, I need to play it.
Yes.
I need to play it.
It's like $3.
Awesome. Except, I don't know. It's like those sorts of games aren't really my speed anymore. I'm more into like strategy and shit.
Oh, Morrowind is strategy. Its speed is snail, and it's almost like real-time with pause games, because everything's dice roll.
You and I both know that it's not strategy. It is first-person RPG. I was about to say, yeah.
You know what?
And I'm just saying it right now. Unfortunately, I have difficulty continuing with those games. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Rule number 1 of Morrowind: if you're going to a fight and you are not viciously overpowered, you need to make a plan.
Exactly. Don't fight
Being
fair.
strategical is not the same as a strategy game.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, if it requires you to be quote-unquote overpowered, then you're not overpowered. You're just usually viciously underpowered.
No.
You need to be scuffed in some ways. What you're saying, like you gotta focus.
No, I'm literally saying unless you're overpowered, you have to focus. That's not, like... You are aware that standard difficulty does not mean that you do not have to focus. What I'm saying is, unless you're overpowered, at which point you could just walk up, tank whatever they hit you with, and slap them in one hit to death because you turned into a god over the last week. I'm talking about, like... Let's say you're a level 15 knight build. You're in full dwarven armor with dwarven gear, and you have 70 in your highest stat. Let's say you're something like that in Morrowind.
Okay.
You are still at threat of getting gang stomped by 4 bandits. Because if 3 people start hitting you at once, you're gonna like start staggering. And like fall.
I was about to say, it sounds like there might be staggering effects in this. Oh,
there is.
That's fun.
And it is based off of your statistics and your gear. Like, you can actually avoid it. And the thing is, the movement speed in the game actually matters. Speed stat, very valuable. How much gear you wear and how that affects your movement speed, very valuable. Like, Spear, light to no armor spear build, pretty damn good. Because you can just back in and out of attack range, like an actual fucking person who fights with a spear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yes. Morrowind is fun. A lot of
I
people
mean,
say
that
it's
honestly just, again, makes it sound like you're either viciously overpowered or horrendously underpowered, and there's very little to no in between.
The
way
spear
you're
thing
describing it.
works until you're not in a bottleneck. There's multiple enemies, or a ranged combatant is available, which there almost always is. Gotta have a backup
Okay.
plan.
Huh, interesting.
Cover is also important.
Let's see.
Morrowind is very filtery, though. There's a lot of stuff that'll just make people say, I don't know, man. But that stuff becomes fun
Weird.
later once you figure out how it works. But when you don't know what you're doing, it's just kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't mean it gets fun in
Yes.
60 hours. I mean, if you do research beforehand, you can have fun immediately.
You're not selling. Oh no.
I don't mean you need to do a specific build. I mean, you just need to know what the stats mean.
I know. And that, I'm sorry, that turns me off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's like, this is a UI problem. Oh.
No, it's not a UI problem. It's a people don't read
Advanced.
problem.
It sounds like a UI problem.
I
I
would
need a
argue
wiki.
not UI, but rather conveyance.
I like Morrowind.
I don't know, man.
No, they actually. I'm trying to think if Morrowind ever had a tutorial on how levels work. I guess you just kind of, I don't think it has a level tutorial. It's just you just kind of.
A failure of conveyance, yes.
Well, what I'm saying is, I learned how Morrowind levels work on my own in like 3 levels. I think it actually has very good conveyance in that way, because there was no tutorial, but I learned its trick. Like, just naturally, due to the way it's presented.
Okay.
They may have baked a tutorial into the mechanic itself, by just making the mechanic the way they did.
And if you need to do research to figure out what the actual things do, then
They explain it to you in game. It's a paragraph every time.
okay then.
They tell you exactly
I
what
can
it
read.
does.
I like reading.
Yeah, they tell you exactly
read.
what the stat does, what skills it ties to, what those skills do, what stat those skills tie to, everything. It's just a lot
And
of
there is a
reading.
tutorial.
Yes.
Hey.
It's just persistent through the entire game. Like it's literally, okay, what does strength do? Well, go into your character sheet, go to your strength stat, and hover over it with your mouse. It'll tell you. What stats does it bind to? It tells you right there. What stat does blunt tie to? It tells you right there. In blunt, go over to blunt, hover over that, it tells you what blunt does, what kind of weapons it affects, and what stat affects it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I like that shit. This is some good old fashioned Oh, what game did that perfectly? Oh, dang it. Oh, Master of Orion 2. Fucking, it was a wiki within the game.
Yeah, my point is
If you knew Master of Orion 2, it's it's a turn-based strategy. It's space. You can make your own ships. You could literally make unstoppable vessels that cannot be targeted and attacked.
Oh, I see.
So you get so basically how it works is you have phased cloak, right? Phased cloak is total cloak. You can't break through it. Launch the game. And there's this special thing that you can do, and it's also there's two end game technologies that you're totally not supposed to get at both of at the same time, because it's in the same category and the same tier. But if you build your species right, you get all the technologies forever. So you can build something that is completely untargetable until it starts shooting at something, and then a turn late, or I should say, one unfired turn later, will then recloak and become untargetable again. And there is another device that you can slap on that gives you 2 actions a turn. So you can uncloak, shoot things, and then move twice, allowing you to move twice and then recloak.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I've
I
done
love that shit. I love goofy. I love the old school games that let you do goofy shit like that.
I did a similar build in Underrail, which is a very fun game. I mean, Morrowind lets you... So, Morrowind Ultimate Stealth Cloaking build is... Okay, I'm gonna enchant multiple pieces of gear with Chameleon. Not Invisibility. Invisibility is a trap, though you can...
Yeah, I remember seeing the Spiffing Brit do something with that.
Yeah, oh, I made a ring of invisibility and called it the One Ring, because of course I did. And that thing...
Of course you did.
Was kind of fun, because I just walk around invisible, I attack something, and then I go into my inventory, I take the ring off, and I put it back on again. And now I'm invisible again. That's a bit more
invisible again.
Yeah, that's a little bit more exploity, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Chameleon's silly, because nothing breaks Chameleon, and if you have 100% Chameleon, you are completely invisible. So you just have infinite free invisibility.
Okay, neat.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, anywho, is everybody here?
No, waiting on comical.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to be
yeah.
wait.
I was about to say, let's go ahead and just get started.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just finished cooking my wolf mommy, and I'm like, do I have a little bit of time to take her for a spin? Apparently, no.
What?
You heard me. I have a wolf mom.
Okay. Potema?
Yeah, anyway, go ahead, Will. Sorry.
Sorry, give me a second. Alright then, so, yeah. The last session, you guys had, it was the fight against the various, ghouls and things of that nature, with the one being ever so slightly stronger than the others, with a magic item of its own and a legendary action. Although the sheer number of people trying to hit it did bring it down in less than a turn.
Action economy is real.
Yes. But yeah, you guys then were out and about examining the funeral parlor and morgue, and then you realized, oh hey, there's bloody boot prints leading out the back. All of the undead were shoeless. Oh, there's a person who was here. Let's go find them. And you found out that it seems to be a person who is disguising themselves. Either they are a man who has disguised himself as a woman, or a woman who has disguised herself as a man, or someone with multiple disguises. Who knows? And they have a cloak with a reversible cloak, seemingly. You lost their shoe trail, or the blood trail ran dry. Their scent kind of went away. And their footprints have been lost in a crack in the very busy streets of a crowd. With a lot of their stuff being, a lot of the evidence being washed away with a cleansing stone on one of the street corners. But for now, what do you guys want to do?
I suppose, yeah, Ice Slicing, if I remember correctly, Ice Slicing was with me as
He's
we were
last
heading back, heading back towards the, or did we? No, we totally
You
lost the trail, if I
guys,
remember correctly.
you guys were at the you had sent it's been a week, so like the names for some reason in my head.
Had sent a
Really-
Kalos back, I think.
Yes. Yes. You guys had sent Akalos back to the back to the funeral parlor to talk to people, see if there had been any sights, warn the guards, and then you had ended the section with everyone at the cleansing stone with a group of 6 guards and Volo.
Oh, well, I think. Oh, yes, I remember. Dirk is actually still very, very angry about
Shit, Nick,
this.
I think you coughing woke me up. Fuck, I
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Oh,
Jump-
okay. Well,
Jumping
Have I
jacks.
missed anything?
Jumping jacks, you missed the whole
Three.
recap.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, so
you-
nothing of importance then.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. I'm ready to go. I'm just hot off a nap. Let's unintentional as it may be.
Good lord.
oh,
Alright.
okay. There we go. Yeah, Dirk is gonna stand up. He's gonna go back over here, wave to the guards, and he's going to, after giving a nice Water Davian handshake to this fucking thing, he's gonna
Just-
head back down.
Oh,
to-
you go back to the
Oh,
you're
actually,
heading back.
no. Yeah, he's
Because
heading
you
back
are-
inside.
Okay, so yeah, everyone, like Dirk, just very pissed off, starts heading back towards the funeral parlor.
Does
It
any-
is going to take you a couple minutes to get there.
Okay,
if you remember.
but when I do, I'm going to wave to the guards and head upstairs to do some investigations.
All right. Is anyone else going with him? Is anyone?
I would-
gonna-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go back.
Yeah,
I'm not.
like the Destined.
Well-
yeah, I'll be passing the
Well-
Destined and Ivory, and if Ivory wants to peel off, that's fine.
Trail's gone cold and all. I mean, we could if we want to continue trying to find where exactly they went off to, that'd be one thing. But I feel like we should, if we're gonna do that, we might as well have people finish up there as well.
Yeah, I was
There.
about to say.
There might
Yeah, trying to physically follow people is obviously failed. Maybe there were documents left behind in a hurry. Who knows?
Does anybody here have locate objects?
You were the only person who could possibly have locate objects.
No, not true.
Not true.
False.
Not true.
False information, Akela.
Unfortunately, I wasn't aware that I didn't think to prepare it, so not at the moment, and I don't have any second level spells. Well, if we had to hypothetically say that whenever I casted a spell, there was like slots, I would have none available to which I would need to cast locate object to.
As a cleric, each morning you pray for your spells.
I do.
So you do actively prepare
You are-
spells.
I do actively prepare spells, but I don't have it prepared anyways.
Yeah.
And even if I did have it, this is all over tabletop. Even if I did have it prepared, I don't have any second level spell slots
Yeah,
left
no,
right
this
now.
was just
so
Freaky pointing out the roleplay thing where it's like, yes, you are a cleric. You are one of the few people who could say, I didn't prepare for that today.
yeah, yeah,
And it be in character.
That's what she
it would
saying.
work, and it just worked. But yeah, I wasn't exactly prepared for this necessarily. So no,
Okay, shit. Let's see where Dirk's going. We should probably search where he came from.
Right. Fair enough. So I assume we are we all gonna double back, or are some people staying out here? I'm assuming we're all
Double
going
back.
back at this point.
Four of the guards will stay there, but the others will keep going with
Okay.
you.
He slices and puts out her hands. The possum appears in midair and gets caught. Alright, Skitterface. Let's go. Just throws him on her shoulder like a sack of potatoes and starts walking.
I like
feel
the
like
fact
as
that
soon
think Skitter
grabs the
I think
tail, just
Skitter-
whack.
I like that. I'm just thinking like I think Skitterface was just by the homeless guy who told you about the cleansing stone, and Eliason just poofs Skitterface into existence, like poofs him out of existence and then back into existence just to do that.
Yeah, she's not going near that homeless man. He smells bad.
I love that. It's fun.
He doesn't use the cleansing stone. He's a crazy homeless man. Doesn't trust it. Thinks it's a government tracking device.
Oh God. Sir, you are literally sleeping on top of the obelisk. Just touch the cleansing stone.
Ow! No!
Yeah.
No, you're gonna plant a fucking tracking spell on me!
Sir, if we were going to do that, it would be with. I was about to make a vaccine.
Damn. Of course, it's the vaccinations. It's nanobot technology. They're putting it in your bloodstream to track you and control your brain.
Nano machines, son.
Yeah. That's what's causing the autism. It's a side effect of the tracking nanomachines.
I desperately need to play Revengeance at some point.
Same.
I'm not the best at character action games, but like they're still very, very fun.
I'm not allowed to play Revengeance until I finish Sekiro.
Ah.
Which I should probably try again, because I would like it. It's just the last time I played it, I was in a terrible mood, and I have associated them, so I need to fix that. But, Derek.
Investigation time.
Derek, what the fuck is happening? What are you doing over here? You wandered off. Derek. Derek, she's saying this in the hallways, not knowing where Derek actually is.
I like as I said, it does take you guys are like 400 or 500 feet away from.
Yeah,
the...
I assumed this was later.
Yeah.
Like, if this was seconds later, Dirk would probably still be somewhat visible. I'm assuming we skipped like 10 minutes into the future. Dirk's off doing whatever he's doing right now, and he's slicing doesn't know.
Okay, yeah. So.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll just ask. Like, did you guys like not follow him immediately, or did you just
Slice on the Ivory say her thing, then said her own thing about locate objects, and then they said, oh shit, unanimously as a group, and then Slice said, let's just go check on Dirk, he seems to have an idea.
Okay.
Like a minute or two behind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I thought-
entirely fair.
For a second there I read the Destined out of the corner of my eye, I thought that said the dentist.
I'm here for your appointment.
Open your mouth.
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry. I'm professional.
Be ready for my implements.
Dentist, you're late.
Is it the Little Shop of Horrors with
Son, be a
dentist song?
dentist, be a dentist.
Yes,
And
yes,
get paid
that's
for
the
the
one.
pain you inflict.
God, I need to watch Little Shop of Horrors.
We're gonna watch
as
that
well.
in movie theater because I've never seen it either.
Feed me, Seymour.
Woo.
Maybe
But,
do.
by the way, Kalos, we're gonna talk about that fancy cloak later. Because if you're
The
cursed,
guards have it right now.
oh, never mind. I thought Kalos took it and scampered.
No, I gave it to the guards.
Ah,
Yeah.
And also, I'm pretty sure I'm not cursed, because I think I even mentioned to you, like, oh no, that thing definitely tried to curse me.
He did. You passed your save, if I remember right.
Yeah, I passed my
Uh,
whiz save.
Guardsman,
Akalos felt something, but nothing happened. So
would you mind if I investigate that cloak at some point in the future, Guardsman?
we will be having various people investigate it. With like, we will have our mages and things investigated as well. But
May I nominate the Blackstaff
if-
Academy for doing the investigating?
that is one of the people we can go to if we can't figure it out ourselves.
Good to hear. See you later on that.
Casual insults.
Yeah. Just imply that there's no way in hell you'll figure it out on your own. See you later on it. You know. Typical high elven bullshit. So, Dirk,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
will you
I'm
do?
sorry. I thought you were. I was
No.
waiting for like. So, Dirk, what do you do? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
ask. Yeah, what are you doing?
Ivory. Well, Ivory's moving with me. She obviously. So she'd probably be like either on the stairs or upstairs with me already. Yeah. So Dirk is breathing deeply. Ivory would probably notice this with her incredible passive perception. Dirk is breathing evenly and in a way that is totally unnatural for somebody who's breathing evenly. Like, there's effort. There's effort there as he pulls out his notebook and grease pencil and tries the door to the washroom.
Oh, you go upstairs. Okay.
So, I
Yeah,
have
we
to
look at
ask, are you okay? I mean, this is a bit of a general question, but maybe a little vague.
Well, he says as he sort of edges his way inside and begins investigating the room. I kind of began as soon as I saw that damn thing, actually all of those frickin' things. Miss Ivory, you're a woman you're a woman of faith, yeah? Should I roll
Yes,
investigation?
that is true.
Should I roll investigation? I'm searching I'm talking as I'm searching.
Sure.
You're talking to
Alright.
Dirk's left ass cheek as he's like half under a bed somewhere, looking for something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe more-
Yeah, I can't
More
really
like
do two
maybe,
things at once, apparently. I'm not doing a
more
very
of
good
in
job,
the,
and I'm dealing with things. It would
Oh.
seem, according to the dice gods.
That's possible.
Yeah, I'm,
That was something else.
What
do
did you think it was? It's Skitterface.
No, it's like looking
man-
underneath the.
A man
Oh,
with
go
a
ahead.
long head with a very long penis.
Oh.
Very long, droopy, thin penis.
Clearly, I need to improve my drawing skills.
Oh, okay, yeah, like a little nose on the side here, like a tiny little smile, like weird
Yeah.
bad ear.
Oh,
I see it now. Yeah, I
oh
do
my
see
god! I
that.
see a rabbit. I see a rabbit being held by the ears.
I can't believe it's the Easter Bunny after 12 Benadryl.
Oh, it looks horrifying. It's so horrifying.
but yeah, Dirk says as he's sort of on his knees looking underneath the obviously very distracted with more things than once, according to the dice gods.
You know what that is?
You-
That's literally the Skeletor until we meet again thing.
Do you think that a city can have a spirit, Miss Ivory?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, ever since I had that encounter in the park, I think, oh no, I think maybe that Fey lady, that little fairy who's what turned me into an opossum. I think that might have been the embodiment of the deep.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't been. He gets up and looks inside of this water ewer.
You know what the fucked up thing is? Like, that sounds ridiculous, but like that is nowhere near like the most ridiculous. That would be nowhere near the most ridiculous thing in the Forgotten Realms setting.
Exactly.
No.
And yes, we are. Yeah.
Nowhere close.
So
Nowhere close. Yeah.
D&D lore, there is a god called Urbanus, who is a god of cities and communities and things like that.
Yeah. And it's like I don't know. Like I was spent a couple days with the priests, and pardon me. Can I get into the hallway, please?
Oh,
And
yeah.
let's just say I'm thankful that I'm not an 8-year-old boy.
Exactly. So he's gonna knock on this door, unless it's already open.
Yeah, it is currently open, and you see a guard is like shuffling through some papers at like an end table.
All
Turn
right.
around, see you. Oh, hello there.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a
Hello.
little bit of. Hey, I was actually hoping I'd find some of those documents. Fantastic. But
I'm
yeah,
going to go check out the. I'm checking out the drop here to see if it looks like it's been used at all.
Okay,
it is
yeah.
not
So I guess.
library.
Yeah.
Well,
It is-
I'll circle.
it is
Dirk
not a
gets
drop.
distracted by the person there. Oh, okay, I see.
You
But
see
Dirk gets
there's-
distracted by the guy in here with the document, so I figure we'll circle back around to this later.
Oh, actually, I was
I-
about to say Dirk was going to start calling out through the door.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, if he keeps talking, she'll stay. She stays there.
Yeah. Okay.
She'll
okay.
listen.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's kind of like he's gonna check under the bed, and as he's still talking, it. I don't know. I think the deep may have touched me, and maybe the spirit of the deep. Oh, hey, Dust Bunny. I think the spirit of the deep. Gonna prod the Dust Bunny with my grease pencil. I think the spirit of the deep may have changed me in more ways than I am exactly comfortable with. Because
You
I
just squeak and the
swear to
dust bunny
God,
starts
like-
running away.
yeah, about like
Oh,
20
I was
freaking
gonna
minutes
say,
ago,
look
I
like
swear to
ferociously
God.
attack him.
I swear to the gods of the mountain, Miss Ivory. I thought the deep was talking to me, and she was very, very angry that these things are in her domain, and I could barely control myself.
See,
Yeah,
in that case, I mean, it could be a number of things, really.
yeah, maybe. I mean, I appreciate.
I mean, I can't
like,
say that I'm unfamiliar.
Oh,
I've had similar experiences in
oh,
a
really?
few ways. Yeah, it's a little more direct, I suppose. I know, I have a fairly good sense of what I should be doing and what I should not be doing at any given point in time. And that those frustrations tend to be, if there's something that's disturbing my lady, let's just say I usually am well aware of it at the moment. It's not as vague, but I do understand.
Yeah, but like have you ever? I don't know. Like I was getting like words and visions and ooh toenail. Ooh, toenail. He sort of tosses it aside. I don't know. I was getting like words and visions, like the most horrible shit. I don't know. I was muttering things that I have never muttered before in my life, and I I have been a god for like decades, and I've seen some shit, Miss Ivory. Some really nasty shit back when I was in the god, and this was bad. This was worse. I have never scoots along the side of the bed to check under the pillows. I have never had to or been forced to internalize that level of what I can only describe as hyperviolence. It was very unpleasant.
Rip and
I
tear.
can imagine for somebody who's not used to it, yes, that would be quite uncomfortable.
Yeah. It was, I don't know. I normally like to think of myself circling around the bed, checking underneath the other pillows and the headboards. I like to rip and tear. Rip and tear! Exactly. I like to think of myself as a relatively, typical dwarf with the typical temperaments. Steady as stone, I think they say. Steady as stone, unmovable as the mountains, etc., etc. Takes a while to get the rock slide going, but this was. He pokes his head out. This was quite unpleasant. It was most undwarf-like, and not sure if I like it. But the thing about that, though, is that the deep has been with me for so long that I'm not sure it was the deep. Or maybe something with me. That's the primary thing. Was this the deep? Or was this some sort of, I don't know. Looks very unsure. Chews the end off of his grease pencil. Miss Ivory, I think I might be going insane. And then he pokes his head in. Hey, can I take a look at those documents?
Eddie Slicen has spotted her in. Don't worry.
Ivory goes to say something, sees a slice and walks up,
Rounding
and
the corner.
there's just this face of, oh no.
Don't worry, Dirk.
Ivory is suicide.
Don't worry, Dirk. If you were going insane, you wouldn't even know it.
That's what the priest said. Like, he said that. He said that my concern that I might be going insane is ultimately like a good sign, because it's almost like it's a bit like a suicidal. Like, if someone says I'm feeling suicidal, they are far more. It's never the ones that actually, succeed. They typically succeed because they don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a fair takeaway, I suppose.
Yeah, so it's a bit like, oh, hello there. That's the dust bunny. That's the dust bunny in his beard.
I guess.
It's kind of like the whatchamacallit, the madman's paradox. Like, if he's worried about going insane, he's probably not going insane, but he's still sort of worried about going insane and just having this casual conversation while I'm patting a dust bunny around his guard.
Or he has an anxiety and panic disorder, which is something feeding directly into his insanity, and worrying about becoming insane is making him more insane.
Shut up. Goes back inside.
Pokes her head around. Would it be easier if I say it in Elvish?
Not really. I can understand.
Put a sock in it for now.
I tried that before. It wasn't for me.
The guard's just watching this interaction. He looks at you, Derek, and he just goes, "Oh, hold on."
What'd he say?
Okay, hold on.
You're right a while?
Okay, hold on. You need an L there. No?
Oh, gods. He's from Luskin.
I'm gonna try another thing, and I'm gonna try in Dwarvish. Do you speak the mother tongue?
This.
But of course, sir.
I don't have an accent. This is perfect for
It's interesting because the guy is a Goliath.
Hey,
But yeah, he will speak to you in perfect Dwarvish.
no, that's not. That's normal. That's actually normal.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
They get along really well, dwarves and Goliaths.
So we're gonna do this silly thing again of like no accents when we're talking and talking in other languages.
Oh
I mean,
god.
yeah. As he'll ask, are you okay there, lad?
You know, actually, I'm kind of, well, like I was telling those two outside, I'm kind of worried about myself. I'm having like this sort of spiritual existential crisis. God, you wouldn't believe the couple of weeks I've had. Like, I've encountered so much magic and spiritual, like, it feels like genuine spiritual peril at this point. So I'm kind of worried. You know, I'm worried about my soul. I'm worried about my mind. I mean, I'm petting a dust bunny. I know that's not normal.
It's
You
not
see this
really
thing
there.
in my beard?
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, I'm coping as best I can. I got all these skills to hopefully cope, so at least I can keep functioning. I can keep helping my friends, and I can keep helping the city and the guard. But you know, I think I might eventually wind up somewhere where I don't want to be, and I'm thinking I might have to start planning for that. I don't know. It's scary, but it is what it is.
Hey.
The world will keep on spinning. The sun will keep on shining over the mountains. You know what I mean?
Most certainly.
Yeah, anyway, so anything interesting in those documents? I was kind of actually searching the place for papers.
It just looks like proofs that existence before anyone can look up one thing pointed out. Let's see.
This is the first time I have learned that apparently, when you change your what you're typing as, it changes your character picture in the bottom left.
Yeah.
I am now a wall. Observe my magnificence.
A red wall.
I am indeed red. How kind of you to notice.
One of my favorite book series.
Oh yes, that's so good. Anyway. Akelos is investigating the basement. While these two
Okay.
these lot are talking. He is completely unaware of this conversation.
Bitch. Oh, don't
30
you dare. 30-foot radius.
What's the 30-foot radius?
Dirk is
wait,
asking.
what?
Can I take a?
Wait, what's a 30-foot radius?
Fireball.
It's the fireball.
No, Fireball's a 20-foot radius.
Vitriolic sphere.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, good. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah,
Instead
can
of fire, it's an acid flaming skull.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Yes.
This flaming skull has emeralds in its eyes.
I mean, to be fair, flaming skull doesn't have rubies in its eyes. It's just a skull on fire.
Oh, this one does.
You're thinking of a demi-lich.
Nope. But anyway, yeah, Dirk is going to ask. But yeah, can I see those papers, please? And, you know, while I'm still pretty lucid. I'm not going to take him or anything. I'm just going to make some notes.
Sorry, excuse me. He will, look to you and he. Sorry. Yes, he will actually. Show. He will actually. Offer you the papers as he's looking at you and he says, I'm not sure how much use it'll be. They didn't seem to actually have anything in there. Just mostly just Seems to be just random correspondence.
Ooh,
About,
well, that
things about like finances and what looks to be some sort of family drama.
you know what? It'll give us some names, maybe a code word, money. We'll know where these people have been spending their money recently. Unless the dates are like wildly irrelevant by this point. Is it dated? Anything?
Let's see.
Well,
Well,
the place closed
this,
down ages ago, so.
and yeah, he will like point out one of the forums and say, well, these range from between about 20 years ago and about 7.
You know what? I'll look at the notes from 7 years ago. Maybe there's a little bit of indication of, unless this place has been just broken into anyway. But thanks. Yeah, I'll take some notes. Thank you.
Yeah, he will like offer you the he will offer you the papers, like keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't like slip any in your pouch or anything like that.
Nah.
Upon being offered the choice between juicy family drama and financial notes for a clinic, he chooses to look at the financial notes.
Yeah, financial notes and the juicy family drama. But yeah. If there's anything there, I'll jot down some names and some merchant names and what have you, and and then I'll move on. I'll say,
Yeah.
A
lot of it seems to be things like blacksmiths for like blacksmiths and leatherworkers for tools, alchemists for like the for embalming purposes, various craftsmen for maintaining the place. Very pronounced. Like a lot of it seems to be like about a third of the money spent is under the cleaners. Like it says like cleaners for things like the filtration system, or not filtration, but the blood drawing system, or or just like the clothes, like some of the things like that, the rooms, the guest rooms, things of that nature. This place seemed to spend a lot of its money on cleaning.
Yeah, alright. I'll jot that down. Yeah, but back when this place is an actual mortuary. Alright, thank you. And thank you again for cooperating. I know you didn't have to do that. I mean, I did just admit to that. I think I might be going insane, but we gotta try our best until the end, right?
Yeah, he'll nod.
Alright, thank you again. Okay, let's go. And he sort of make sure his glove is on when he shoves I slice it out of the way.
The guard will like place like a finger at the side of his helmet and like nod to you, Ivory, and his license. I'm a winner.
Well, his license glaring at Dirk after trying to fucking talk to Ivory this whole time, but I think she's having some kind of spirit vision quest. Too late now.
See.
Oh, I see. I didn't actually notice your messages initially.
Yeah, that's why I tried sending you something over Discord, tell you like there's whispers for you in the game chat.
I'm sorry. I don't have Discord open at the same time right now.
Yes, you do. You're talking on it right now.
Well, I have Discord open on my phone, but it doesn't. I never think to like tab out from mobile, but you know, it'd be like that.
All right.
Honestly, it would probably be just in character of Ivory just like to hear this and just Ivory just kind of gives a look and just like a slight eyebrow raise. Just
that second thing wasn't canon. That was me fucking with you. She did
Oh,
wave her
shit.
hand in front of your face, though.
Oh,
And,
what? Sorry.
yeah. Well, it's too late now. The conversation's over. What the heck was that?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to proceed over as I was going to originally do and check out what's going on. What's going on over here? Like in these spots over here.
You would note that it appears to be a room in there. A 10-foot by 10-foot cube. Let's see. That has it seems to be made of wood in there. And on the back wall, it seems to have a lever.
Do you mean 5 foot by 10 foot?
It's bigger on the inside.
Whatever size will
looking,
fit in that space.
That
I
is
was
a
trying
5
to
by 10.
figure out if he was actually talking about this room.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was
a
like,
Yeah,
what the
he's
hell's going
talking
on
about the
here?
lift. No. Yeah, Ivory was looking in here.
5 by 10.
Whatever size will
Or
fit
10
in
by
that
5.
space.
Yeah. 10 by 5.
Akalos wanders under the lift. Ivory presses the button, and Akalos gets squished by the elevator. Turns out as video game physics, and it just hits the top of his head and stops dead.
No. You see its Half-Life physics. It kills you instantly. Then you like clip it to the floor, making all the slapping, smashing sounds,
Yes.
and then the
Yeah,
exactly.
Party. We call those party bodies.
Yeah, party bodies. Yes, and then the heart rate sounds.
Party bodies.
Having a party.
Dumbass
What
didn't
game
turn on
is
no
it? What game is it that has? I think it's one of the Modern Warfare games where like there's a level where if you like turn around at the like you start off like getting off an elevator in a like apartment building, and if you turn around immediately, there's another elevator, and if you open that elevator, it's just a bunch of dudes having a rave.
Fantastic.
There's literally like a disco ball in the middle of the elevator, and like 3 guys wearing party hats just rocking that shit.
That is a wonderful Easter egg. East License gonna look to the guard. I cannot understand a word you're saying. But do you mind if I search the room for secret compartments? Up and down nod for yes, side to side no.
Oh, hey, go ahead. Go ahead there. Yeah, he just
Alright.
nodded.
Alright, that'll work. East License gonna look for like secret compartments and desks and under beds and things like that while you guys do this.
I'm gonna. I also want to see if it's just the lever in this room or if there's
Or wait,
anything else, anything anybody may have taken, left.
Conspicuously missing gear,
Exactly.
in a point-and-click adventure style.
Exactly.
Dirk's falling apart at the seams. She don't trust him right now. What would you like?
Oh, hey, I'm missing a first level. I'm missing a first level spell. Oops. Keep going.
And
There is a point-and-click adventure game where I don't remember what game it is, but you're trying to get like in the back entrance or like a secret entrance of like like the main bad guy's fort, and you're talking to his daughter, and she tells you like, "Oh yeah, I remember it. You gotta kick the wall." And I remember it was like you had to kick the wall where like my sternum was, but it's a point-and-click adventure. And it's like it was very, very precise. And the thing you learn later is Oh yeah, that was back when she was like 6, so like 4 feet shorter.
Ugh, fucking moon logic. Although, granted, that's not moon logic. That was just slightly misleading, but often moon logic is a problem. But, can I...
Or wait, no, I think yeah, she does tell you that.
Is that guy doing God of the Moose? No, he's not good.
Oh, you're watching the video?
I was watching it silently, yeah, just to see what it was while I waited. What do you want me to roll to check the room? I assume.
Oh, just investigation.
Yeah, because Dirk's falling apart at the seams. Can't trust him to do a fine thing like this.
Yeah, you are like investigating. It'll take you a little bit, but
Yeah. So go on, guy.
so yeah, for now. Let's see. Let's go with Akalos. What are you up to?
I want to see what's in this room downstairs.
Okay.
Is this like a little workshop for the morticians where they keep all their tools?
Something like that. Yes. You see like various implements and tools. You see various jars that along the wall over here. You would note that there's like several rolls of what look to be surgical tools. You see like 3 sets of bolt cutters. You see various you see lots of tubes, lots of jars, lots of like bone saws. It just looks like this is where bolt cutters, yes. It just looks like this is where like a lot of the stuff is.
And what about this little cupboard area?
That you go over there. That is
Additional storage.
yes. That looks to be the stuff that there's less of, if that makes sense. Like all this stuff seems to be like the larger, more bulk supplies, like like various jars of fluids, all labeled various things.
3 bolt cutters, because if the first 2 break, the third one's sure to do it. No, guys, I got it this time. Honest.
These are the adamantine ones. Or at least that's what the guy told me. You got 1 regular pair of bolt cutters, a pair of silver bolt cutters for the werewolves, and a adamantine one for the
werewolves.
and you got a pair of adamantine ones for the warforged.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you draining from the warforged? Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Okay. I guess I want to look around this little back room, I suppose. Look for anything that looks like it might be necromantic or secret passageway, something. Just these 2 rooms in general, I suppose.
Alright, go ahead and roll your investigation check. Destined one, are you helping?
I guess I'm with Akalos. I don't know what's been happening.
Well, your
But it's-
sprite's next to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Akalos is just
I
investigating.
thought I was with
the basement.
Akalos this whole time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Akalos is
Should
just
I-
investigating the basement.
If he's helping, should I
Um,
roll with advantage?
I don't think I have I don't think I have proficiency
Oh,
investigation.
sure, you have to do that, don't you? Well,
Nope,
we can
I do
investigate
not.
separately next to each other, because I'm not very good at it anyway.
I have a +1.
Right.
Oh, you have a -1.
Yeah, it's better than me.
Well,
okay. Sorry for distracting you, Batman.
shut up, Robin. Shut up, Robin.
Mashed up white.
I'm getting distracted by all the various bits and bobs.
It's literally like the same. I like how the Christopher, or what was his name? Christopher.
Christopher Nolan?
Yeah, like the guy who played like Batman and the like with Heath Ledger, like the joke with him.
Trilogy.
Yeah, the joke with him at first when they found out like, oh, that's the voice you're gonna use. It's like just no one can understand. I'm just like he's barking at people. It was.
Where is she?
Anywho.
Where are the other trucks going?
Anywho. So yes, you got Akalos. You are looking through like the. You are looking through like the little area with the. You're looking through the little area with all like the smaller, more refined products in here. As you're looking around in there, Destined is looking around like more in here. Just I feel like in my head I'm just like thinking Destined is just kind of looking at this like he doesn't understand it, so he's like kind of bored with everything. Like he's looking at. I don't know why that's my impression of him. Like he's just kind of looking around with like this very uninterested expression on
he
his
found
face.
it. He found it first, but seeing Akos just fumbling his way, he chose to remain quiet and just see if he can if he can figure it out.
But
yes.
but Destin, yeah, as you're in here, you'd note that one of the pairs of bolt cutters seems to be more secure against the wall than the others. Like you don't see how it could actually be removed from the wall.
Secret lever.
Like it's just stuck to the wall, or it's like bolted.
It is fastened to the wall, but
Damn,
it's
if
in
it
a
was
very
bolted, we have some convenient bolt cutters right next to it. That would have been a really easy fix.
That reminds me of the guy who gifted someone a brand new angle grinder, but the guy welded a box around it. I guess as a prank, so you had to get an angle grinder to open the box, but the angle grinder was in the box.
Yes, the good old use a scissor to cut open a scissor box thing.
I'm trying. What are you? I'm trying. I can't remember where I put it. You know, if you were, if you were taking those fish tablets, it might help with your memory. What do you think I'm looking for? Anyways, but yes, so Akalos, you're just like kind of looking around, much more focused on like the little area, because it seems it's rather. It's very much out of the way, so it makes sense that that's where like the secret passage or like the little cubby hole or whatever would be. I don't see anything.
The Destin will like hold the fastened bolt cutter, just like swing, like rotate it.
Yeah, as you move it, It it takes some effort to actually move it, but you will like Aklos, you will hear like this rather pronounced grinding noise as
Poke my head out.
uh
Oh, hey, good job.
Yeah, it took you a while to notice.
I was busy.
the passive
Searching.
aggressiveness of that statement. Yeah, it took you a fucking while.
Look, just because there was nothing for me to find and you had a secret entrance to find doesn't mean I wouldn't have found it if we were in opposite positions.
But yes. Destined, it appears to be
Sure then.
it opens up to a small cubby hole. Leading to as I said, like, a very small cubby hole, maybe a couple feet in any direction. It's deeper than it is tall or wide. And it's a little altar. A small
Oh.
altar. Yeah, there is a little altar to Miracle.
To whom?
Oh, that's two of the dead
Miracle.
three.
Who's that? Do I know? I'm gonna roll a religion. Do I have any idea what the hell this thing is?
I guess I'll roll illusion too.
Maybe?
There's an R in illusion. Okay then.
Neither of you remember East License drunken rambling from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no. You
Okay,
You
does
would
it
both-
look edgy and evil?
yes.
Okay.
You would both recognize like it is a skull within like a iron triangle within like an iron pyramid, but it's not you recognize it as like a holy symbol, but neither of you recognize like which holy symbol it is. The DC was 12.
Would be nice. What would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, you're welcome.
Is there anything on
I
the
don't
little
know.
altar?
I don't know what this is.
Is there anything what?
On, like, in the cubbyhole, or is it just this little altar thing?
It's just the little altar. There's a couple of candles, but that's about it.
Alright,
Well.
there was a guard in the outside room, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab this guard. And just be like, hey, we found something. Oh,
I'm
what's
gonna
that
do
here?
this. Just to check.
Consecrated or
What is it?
desecrated? Nice.
Is it here? Yeah, it's here.
Oh, I think it's here. I think you were right, it's against this wall somewhere.
No, it was under here. It would be underneath the stairs.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Let's see. Destined, you would note like
Mhm.
there is a very, very faint presence of something. It's not desecrated or consecrated. At least it hasn't been for a while. There's residue, but it's something that hasn't existed for years at this point. Just the very faintest of whatever once happened, whatever once was here is no longer.
Okay, so
Um,
so it's specifically on that spot.
yes, in there.
Okay. Well, it seems like it hasn't been used properly in a while. At least I think so. It's faintly desecrated. Like it has been like it's very dusty.
It is. No. It's. You can't tell if it was consecrated or desecrated, but you can just tell
Okay.
it was. Like there is residue of something here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna point it out to the guard and just be like, hey, do you know what holy symbol this is?
It's a skull
let's-
with triangles on it.
An iron triangle around a skull.
Within an iron pyramid. Yes.
An iron pyramid.
Okay, guys. If you ask the elf, you know what's gonna happen.
We don't have an elf here.
You, can
You
get
picked
made
the
fun
wrong floor to
of.
search on.
Exactly, you get made fun
She
of.
shits her pants.
Oh no! I said the cursed name.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, he will with a 12 exactly. He notes. Crap! I was hoping it was gonna be another one of Baal. That is a holy symbol to Miracle, the
How's that
one
spelled?
of the other of the dead three. It's Myrkul, Miracle.
Miracle.
Or
Sounds
or
oddly
Merkel.
like miracle. What kind of twisted joke is that?
What are they a god of? Or
the
goddess?
dead.
I mean, it is one of the three dead gods.
I don't know if they like split responsibilities. Like, oh, this one's death, this one's, I don't know, suffering.
He is Lord of Bones. He's God of Dead, the Dead, Decay, Exhaustion. Which it's interesting that someone who preserves body would worship a god of decay.
Yeah, I guess even necromancy kind of preserved those corpses.
Sometimes you don't want bones.
Anyways,
Alright.
Sometimes the case how you get the bodies.
all right, and then we'll head back up to the rest of the group. Ivory. Little room you are searching. It appears to
Yes.
just be a little storage room.
Nothing funky. Okay.
Nothing particularly interesting now.
I'm gonna come back out and be. If Dirk hasn't gone anywhere. Hey, Dirk.
Yeah?
Ah,
Yeah?
I just found a lever in here and I have a weird feeling about it. Would you just like check around the side here, see if anything strange happening, if you hear anything weird or see anything, or if it does anything? I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go pull the lever.
I mean, okay. Well, first of all, Dirk is going to. It looks like a lift. Looks like a whatchamacallit. It looks like an elevator of some sort. For moving lots of things up and down. This place hasn't seemed the best of times, so yeah, Dirk is going to. Whoa! So yeah, Ivory's going to step on there and test the weights.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
just
okay, okay.
we're just gonna like put a foot out there and see.
Yeah, I was about to say,
See
yeah,
what it's
Dirk
like.
is gonna put his
I'm gonna
put his foot
Yeah,
on
just
there and
kinda like-
see if there's any give to it.
And like just putting your foot on it won't like do anything, but like as you start to lean, there is a like rather pronounced groaning and like creaking.
Okay. All right. Let's leave that as it is then. It's not worth it right now. It's not worth it.
Let's
Next
see
room.
here. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, no, I'm not stepping in there. That's just freaking hell. Let's see.
You know what? Never mind.
I don't think I have
let's
anything
leave
in
it
my
for the time
inventory
being.
to really
To reach it.
yeah, to secure it. No, it doesn't seem very secure. Have you already taken a look inside of here?
Yeah, it's just a storeroom. Nothing really interesting. Nothing even missing. Oddly enough.
Nothing missing.
No, not from what I can tell.
That's actually a good question.
I mean,
can
you're
I take
welcome
a
to
look?
run it.
Yeah, I'm
faster if
gonna
you'd
take
like.
a. Yeah, I was about to say. Can I take a look inside? Just a look inside to see if there's A, dust on the floor, and B, has the dust been disturbed at all?
Yeah, there is dust on the floor. You see some disturbed, but it matches Ivory's footprints. So
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. Just moves on. Speaking of dusty rooms, again, dust on the floor. Anything other than Ivory's footsteps? Because I just watched her go in.
I will note, there is a very notable thing where I'm just gonna mark something. Let's see. Like, let's see. So yeah, this room, like the entirety of the downstairs area, and then this room and this hallway, there is no dust. Like at all.
Very active areas.
Interesting that this upper hallway is the case, but not the lower hallway, because how are they getting between them? Alright. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, everyone was just being quiet.
But yes, Ivory, if you wish to go ahead and roll a investigation check for that room.
I'm still
I'll
extremely
help.
disappointed no one's fallen through a trapdoor on the floor
It's
yet. I was really hoping it would
investigation
happen
time
to
yet.
Destined.
Hey.
And he turned that bolt
Don't
on.
worry, guys.
Let's
I'll find a
go.
way.
Even if I have to
Life.
smash through the floor myself to do it.
Life finds a way.
Fuckery
Good job.
always finds a way.
Yeah. So
I was about to ask if Dirk gives the help action, but I don't think that matters at the moment.
I was going to give the health action, but then yay!
Hooray for Nat 20!
yippee!
Ah, god damn it! Now I can't think of Yippee without thinking of that freaking bug in in Lethal Company.
I love Lethal Company.
I make the joke a lot, but god damn it, I've been on the internet way too fucking long.
I love Lethal Company.
Never
It's
played
so dumb. I love it. It's so silly. I say dumb, but like dumb affectionate. I love it so much.
It's dumb in
Yes.
the way Skitterface is dumb.
But yes, alright, so, with a nat 20, you would note, yeah, there seems to be a few, like, the chairs in here seem to be, like, very well used. Very... Sorry, give me a second.
Oh yeah, these chairs have been sat on a lot. I can tell,
Yes.
trust.
Look at that acid print.
But
Fucking
yes,
incredible.
you can tell that like with a nat 20, you'd be able to see that like yeah, these chairs haven't just been used; they've been used like somewhat recently.
Okay, alright.
It appears like there's been meetings in this area, in whatever this, and in this room.
Okay, alright.
You would also probably note, yeah, there's there appears to be another one of those paintings.
Okay, alright. I mean, it's a meeting room. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna go check out the painting.
Yeah, you'll go over to the painting. There does appear to be it moves. I mean, it's not bolted to the wall or anything, so that's not shocking, really. But yes, the painting does move, and there is a slight cubbyhole behind the painting.
Just imagining Ivory goes up to the painting and then just like gasps and like rotates it slightly, and then just walks back. Just like, there we go. It was crooked.
That's really funny.
That is pretty funny, yeah. Huh. Hey, Dirk, we got a hidden cubby. I'm gonna...
Damn it, the hidden cubby score is 1-1. We gotta up our game.
Oh, hey, yeah. Does it? How's it looking? How does the?
Does it just like? Is it just like an open? Like, does it like lead downwards? Is it like what is up with this?
No, there's just there's just a small Derek has it looking with its eyes.
It's so close.
Yeah, it is like it appears to be like within the chimney. It's just a very small little cubby with just barely large, just honestly barely large enough to even be called that.
Nothing in it. Just is it empty?
There is what looks to be a small leather-bound journal.
Oh, let's go.
Hey.
Like I imagine they stop. Like there's just this mutual, like they look at each other. There's like a mutual understanding of yes, and reach in. Yes.
Yeah, Dirk
Oh,
is doing
yeah.
that little happy
Let's
little
go.
SpongeBob. It's doing like the happy SpongeBob dance. Squeak, 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 squeak. Going from like heel to heel.
Victory
His
scream!
journal in his hand.
Well, we'll reach in and grab the. we'll pull out this journal. We'll take a look. I mean,
All right.
meeting room's gotta have
Would
some
the two of you
secrets, yeah.
please roll a dexterity save?
Fuck
Let's
yes,
go!
floor trapdoor! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
I prepared detect magic today.
I'm gonna use one of my lucky. I'm gonna use one of my lucky points on that.
Okay.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's fucking go.
Alrighty then. Let me just very quickly. Don't mind me. Da, 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 da. Don't mind me.
Why are you acting so suspicious, William? It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
mind me. I'm suddenly minding you.
Hmm. Interesting.
Guys, wait, no. I just realized. First of all, get that fucking 20-foot radius sphere off the map. Second of all, we outnumber him. If we stage a rebellion, there's nothing he can do. Let's just change the plot. No, get that circle
Oh,
off the
we're
map.
fine.
There we
We
go.
got
We
this.
did it. This is a democracy, damn it. 2 separate 20-foot radius circles are typing in the chat right now.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, let's go. We have to do this some
Sure.
dumb shit eventually.
Dirk, you succeed the DC 14 save.
Hey.
Ivory, you do not.
That would take
I
me
sure
out
don't.
Right now.
How much
Honestly, it would
damage
take
am
me
I
out at
taking?
max HP.
Yeah,
Probably.
Ivory, you take 30 fire damage. And
I am
Dirk,
so
you
fucking
take
dead,
50.
you guys.
You're not dead, you're just unconscious.
Yeah, I am unconscious.
The
It is very funny.
the room is now on fire.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Dirk,
quickly now.
Dirk,
If I have to roll,
You-
I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and everybody go ahead and roll initiative very quickly.
Let's go.
Oh, hang on. Let me just remove all turns. Clear that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're cooking. We're cooking. It's been a hot minute since I've been unconscious. I would like the jury to know that internally over the table I was like,
Where was Folo?
Folo's down.
I think he'd be with you as Lyson. You're the most quote unquote interesting member of the party.
Am I?
Oof, my heart.
oh yeah.
Volo.
Oh yeah. I would like the jury to know that
Okay.
internally, I did have a moment of, but I decided
hang on.
against my better judgment
I'm gonna
because
roll
I thought it'd be
something.
funny.
Loving the 2
And by
separate
funny, I-
20-foot radius circles who rolled initiative.
All right. Yeah, he would actually be downstairs since that's where the things came from. So he'd be like investigating that with the guards. Alrighty then. I also need to roll an initiative for Volo. Chad. You guys are having fun with that, aren't you?
Too much power.
Comes barreling up the
I-
stairs. Oh no, Dirk, what's happened to you? You're transparent
Ivory.
and massive.
Would you
Heyo.
kindly... Oh wait, no, I rolled the death saves.
You can. Yep.
Alrighty then. Dirk. Ivory is just like burning. You see that she is like laying in the fire, taking damage, which means she has failed at minimum 1 failed death save because of the fire damage. What are you doing?
I am going to grab Miss Ivory and I'm gonna drag her out of the room.
Okay then. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity save, please.
Really hope Ivory doesn't
Dexterity or athletics?
Dexterity.
Dexterity save?
I'll say athletics. Yeah, go. Athletics or acrobatics. Okay. So yeah, you managed to avoid either like dragging her through the fire or getting hurt by the fire yourself.
Yep.
Uh,
Gonna-
Destined, Ivory triggered a glyph of warding.
Oh. Okay.
And now the room that her and Dirk were in were on fire.
Wonderful.
And the fire's spreading.
Yes. I
Yeah,
mean,
alright,
thankfully,
and,
thankfully, the building is mostly made of stone. Mostly.
Mostly.
Slam.
But yes, but yeah, I'm gonna drag her out if I can.
Oh, it's not
So
your turn.
it'd
Sorry,
it'd be 10, 20.
it's not your turn.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm just not telling you. Like, you see that Ivory is very much so not doing well.
yes.
I guess she counts as here.
Destin, can you go ahead and roll your initiative as well?
Oh, I thought you already rolled for me. Okay.
No, I hadn't realized you weren't
Oh.
here.
Oh, also, I'll be grabbing the journal in her hands if she has it.
She dropped that, and it is currently in the fire.
Okay, well, I can use a free item interaction on my turn. Fantastic.
Yeah. Is Lyson and like the various guards heard like the sound of the explosion. Everyone else would have just heard a
Yeah. Islyson was in a weird spot when initiative started, so I rolled a d4 to see if she was on the top square or the bottom square. Will this be important? I know not.
as Lyson just slammed her head on the bottom of the bed. She jumped.
No, she was jumping on the bed. She had like skitter face positioned here while she jumped on the bed to see if there was any warping in the floorboards or if there was any strange behavior. She was doing silly tests.
Let's see the guards. This guard like was just out of the range of the fire. Like turns around, sees the now burning room. Is going to come in here. We'll see Ivory currently on fire. Let's see, hang on. He was right there. So that is 10 feet. 20. I'm gonna roll something. Destined high or low?
Let's go for high.
Okay.
Like the temperature.
Alrighty then. Alright, so that is that.
I'm already barking at him while I'm still humping Ivory on me, fireman carry, going, grab the journal!
Amazing, young man.
He doesn't know what journal you're talking about. But yeah, he's going to let's see, grab Ivory and action dash. Let's see, see.
That will mean he's not going to make it out of the room. He's used 20 feet of movement. Dragging does incurs full movement?
He'll be holding her
yeah.
up out of the fire, though.
Dra-
Oh,
she's
yeah,
not
action, but
currently
also,
on fire.
action dash, he would make it out, yeah.
Dragging takes
Yeah.
double movement if they are resisting or if they weigh more than your lift carry. Than your lift.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
But yes, so yeah, he drags Ivory barely out of the room. The fire is spreading, so either next turn or the turn after that, where she is now, will be on fire. She's still on fire personally, so
Yeah. Maybe this guard can intervene.
let's see. He's Lyson, high or low?
Oh, I'm so low all the time in everything I do.
Alright, Akalos, high or low?
Low.
Okay. This guard is gonna come over here. Use his action to, like, pat out the fire on Ivory. This guard will come outside or come out into here, like, and he's gonna run downstairs. Let's see, action dash. Let's see, that puts him right there. Oh, no. Action dash.
Ow.
And he yells out, "There's a fire upstairs!" Oh wait, no, this is the guard that was in the room. Oh, there's a fire up there!
There's fire escape! Out of anger!
There's fire! There's fire!
There's a fire! There's a fire!
Yeah, this guard, like, is yelling at the other guard, like, "What the fuck happened?" He's slicing.
Sorry, I was
So funny enough, on all three of you, I was asking high or low. That was like, "Oh, does this guard have a healing potion on him?" And all three of you guessed wrong.
Well, luckily.
Luckily, I can heal her if she gets dragged an additional 30 feet.
5,
But yes,
no,
it's
I
like,
still need
what do you
another
do?
turn.
15, 20, 25, 30.
It
Fuck's
doesn't
sake.
actually matter, I need a second turn.
Hmm?
I'm saying, oh. No, yeah, I'm gonna need 2 turns regardless, one to get there and one to...
Yeah, Islison's rifling. She's procuring one
I don't have the key points first.
potion of healing that she has.
Can't you action medicine stabilize or something?
You can.
Yes, but the building's on
But if you
fire.
fail.
Yeah, not doing that. Yeah, now with a +1 wisdom, I'm not. If I had a healer's kit,
plus
which I
the-
probably should procure one of, because he's licensed the backliner, and it probably will end up being my job. So,
Okay, so go ahead and slice, or you're using your potion of healing?
yep, the only one I got. Hey, that's all she needs. That's all we need. baby.
That's
Also,
that's
half
wrong,
season.
by the way.
2d4. Oh, for fuck's sake, roll 20. And I just opened my fucking sketch program again. I fucking take that off my bar at this rate. Well, no, I actually open it all the time. Yeah, I don't know why roll 20 does that. It keeps removing the d4.
Remember
D4,
it
and why
kept
is there
doing
plus
that with,
strength to that?
Remember, I kept doing that with Iran with his fifth grade act, like right towards the end of Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna try putting it in damage 2 and seeing if that makes it not. No. I guess not. Cool. Thanks.
Did you tick damage too?
I did. Roll
Well,
20 is fucking imploding. No, that's 2d4. Or no, that's correct. That's supposed to be that.
Okay, so yeah. You get 8 HP, Ivory. And by the way, you had failed your death save, so you were 1 away from actually dying.
Damn. Guys, we nearly got our house share back.
I know, but sadly...
Ah, well, try harder next time.
I mean, oh no.
Sadly,
Oh dear.
Ivory and Akalos are currently neck and neck for his license favorite right now, so... As far as
Nice.
people to actually
That's a
talk
little
to-
surprising.
As far as people to
That's a
actually
little
talk
surprising.
to, as opposed to mess with, there are friends and there are toys. Have fun figuring out
Okay,
which
Islyson,
one you
is
are.
that your turn? Is that your turn, Islyson?
Yeah, she's out of movement and shit, so yeah. That is all.
All right.
Ivory, you gotta move.
Aklos, you heard a boom, and then yelling upstairs.
Just sort of like head snaps up. That's an explosion, and proceeds to fucking book it. And I mentioned this out earlier. He can get to here. So just sprinting past all of these guys. And that is action.
Where you were right here, right?
Yeah.
That
was
let's see. Oh, you were right there. Okay.
Shoot, I might have been there.
So that's 35.
Cutting corners.
See, 35 plus 55 is 90. So right there, where you are, is 100 feet of movement. What's your movement speed?
I think I cut some of the corners you didn't. It'll be
okay.
90 when I'm dashing.
Okay.
Doing that sick move where you use your hand to like hook the door frame and swing around instead of actually turning.
Yeah.
I like doing that sometimes. You have to be careful with door frame. I do it too.
Okay, hang on. 30. Plus, like that, you do have to go like through the guard. 30, so that's 8. I'll say you can move like 5 feet forward.
Yeah. That's
Destin.
Yeah.
You heard a whump yelling, and then Akalos just looked upstairs and went and said out loud, "That was an explosion," and just took the hell off.
All right. Okay then. Whew. This take a while. Alright, I'm just gonna move. I only have 60 feet of movement with a dash. So this is already 45. Where's the stairs from this point?
Here, I'll just put you where you would be. Which should be right there.
Great. Yep, it's about my turn.
Oh yeah, when I skid to a stop at the top of the stairs, I'm just like, anyone dead?
You see Ivory very extremely burned. Like, probably get a scar from this.
I'm very
Why?
badly burned.
Why is there an explosion in the middle of the room?
God damn it, now I gotta watch Austin Powers again. Can anyone help me? I'm very badly burned.
I'm very badly burned. You shot me.
You shot me right in the arm.
Right in the arm. I can't believe you bang.
Is anyone up there? I think my leg is broken. I'm starting to smell almonds.
Will Ferrell is amazing.
Oh, sorry.
Anywho. So yes, Destin, are you sure you don't want to go forward at all anymore? You do have 15 more feet of movement, I believe. Hello? Oh. Alright, Dirk, now it is your turn. I will note that because Ivory failed the Dex save, the journal is very heavily fire damaged, as well as having been dropped like into like the burning wood of fire. It's not outright destroyed.
I
It
know,
is very heavily damaged.
But I need to ask you a
Mindy.
question. The spell that has been cast, is it or is it not Fireball?
No,
It's not Fireball. Okay.
no. It
I was
was
about to say,
glyph
'cause
of.
Fireball
It
was-
was. It
Oh,
was
go ahead.
the glyph. It was glyph of warding.
Oh, okay. Does Glyph of Warding damage objects? I keep forgetting.
All fire damage damages objects. They just don't expressly say
Yeah,
it each time.
I know, but Fireball does not directly damage objects. It's the causing them to get on. Anyway, anywho, action. Put out the book. Item interaction. Pick up the book. 5,
Okay.
10. Force.
I will
basically
say.
gonna-
Oh wait, no. You already rolled the thing, so yeah.
I
I'll
already
say
rolled the thing. Yeah.
you don't. Yeah, you don't take any fire damage at the start of your
No, I
turn.
didn't think so. So that's 5, 10, 20 on top of Ivory. And yes. I'm going to attempt to push the guard. If the guard does the guard resist at all? This one?
Which one?
Pushing the guard, carrying the person.
Oh.
Moving people like a
Yeah,
train.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
You can move through them, you know.
He doesn't have the movement speed to do that. I don't think.
5,
Yeah, the
10. So wait, is Ivory there or is they with the guard?
Ivory is prone right now.
Alright, 5, 10.
So that would be 15.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, 15. Would it. How much movement would it cost to pick up Ivory? Or to help Ivory?
It doesn't cost any movement to do that.
But it does cost an action to help somebody up, doesn't it?
Yes.
Alright, then I can't do that. 15, 20, either 20 or 25, and then 30.
It would be 25, yeah, because you are moving
Yeah,
through another
25,
creature space.
Yeah, 25, and then 30.
Do you have 30 feet of movement?
Yes,
No, I thought
It's a
dwarves only had 25.
Boots of springing and
they
striding.
do. They do normally.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, I thought you had the boots.
He's a squirmy little guy. He was first dwarf to ever make it on the Watadavian track meet team for a generation.
And for dwarves, that's a long time.
That's really funny. Anyways. So yes.
Meanwhile,
You are able to get there. I'm sorry, go ahead.
nothing, go ahead.
Yeah, Ivory, you remember like grabbing the book and then just like a half a frame of noise, and now you're on the ground for some reason.
Very smoky.
Did I get the like the very first thing that happens as she
I'm
comes,
going to assume that
Did she
you're
get-
in a
did she get the
lot of
book?
agony right now.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So you try to
like,
talk Islyson, who has her bony fucking hands on your face. Shut up, we have to move. In the strongest show of emotion you have ever seen out of that elf.
Yeah, Ivory. As Lyson seems to be being uncharacteristically emotional right now. What do you want to do?
We'll unpack that later. We're like she's in a lot of pain, but regardless is gonna, gets down and it does everything she can to just stand up, just stand up and gonna aim to start moving, I guess. It takes her a second. She kind of half leans against the wall for a moment as she almost fails to stand up, but It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. She'll deal with it later. Consequences of my actions are not right now.
I will note that standing does take half your movement.
Yep, that's fine. That is completely okay. But I am assuming that, you know, everybody is like just in the way in the corridor here. How much extra would it take to?
Going through
Feels
someone's space
uncharacter-
takes double movement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's 15.
Has anybody here seen Ed's World?
20, 25, 30.
Yes.
She like half
No,
like
I have not.
Because I'm thinking of
I have.
the blah 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 thing with the
Oh,
spire
yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Such a good show.
But yeah. It
The
really
Christmas special
was,
is the best.
actually.
The second Christmas special.
I
With the
fucking-
planes.
Oh my god.
When
I
the planes
totally
land
forgot-
on top of each other.
I forgot about that entirely. How could I forget about Ezworld? Oh my god. It was so good.
It was fantastic.
But yeah, 20, 25, 30, we'll use, fuck it. I will use a dash action, but instead of, like, dashing, it's more of, like, it is definitely, like, a limped hobble. She's not focused on what's going on over here. We're just getting out at this point, getting out alive. You know, vibe.
Entirely understandable.
20, and then Akalos is there. Ivory looks like fucking shit. And like like she's gonna like kind of half get to the stairs as Akalos gets up, and then just I imagine that's where she stops. She does not have the energy to push past through right now. that is the turn.
Okay.
End of turn.
Yeah, Akalos, you just hear the explosion. You, like, catch the tail end of, like, this guard dragging Ivory out of an on-fire Ivory out of the room. And then you just watch as she's put out, has a potion of healing poured onto her, and then she just hobbles towards you, like, all while you see just this burning room that is like rather quickly turning into an inferno.
Yeah. You will also see Slicen appears to be starting a spell and tells everyone, "Get clear!"
Okay, yeah, this guard. Neither of these two have. Neither of these two are mages, so they wouldn't have prestidigitation. Let's see. It is winter. Would breaking a window, bringing the cold in, damage the fire?
No,
No.
just make it bigger because it's not cold enough
Yeah,
for
it
that
would
to.
be a sudden. Yeah, it'd be a sudden influx of fresh oxygen.
You'd probably start up a chimney effect for. Actually, I don't know if there are any other windows in here. Oh wait, no, there is a literal chimney. Yeah, that's not a chimney effect, which would make everything much worse.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah,
It's not often
imagine-
that case applies to literal chimneys.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
The
it's
only
like
way to
railway
stop it would be to like close this door. Otherwise, what's happening is there's hot air being pushed out of there, which is basically funneling. Thank you. Basically funneling fresh oxygen into the room at a constant rate.
Like all of this fire is just being stoked, essentially.
Yup.
Fun times.
Only way to get it to possibly stop is to close the door.
That'll slow it down, definitely.
It will slow it down, or to intervene with some other retardant.
Which is
So-
Lyson.
So judgment
Is
call.
about to do.
Listen to the elf or close the door. Judgment call.
I mean, all
Closes
she
the
said
door.
was get,
Elf
all she said
proceeds
was
to
get clear. She didn't.
ice everybody here as the spell just hits the door.
Ah, you know he slices tricks already. Funny enough, that is why I chose this spell. 'cause it's
Actually,
useful for
okay,
this.
so yes. Okay, so 3 things are required for fire: fuel, oxygen, and heat. So if it is very, very cold, you can actually just end a fire.
Yeah, but it's not cold enough, and the air will counteract that.
Yeah, you said this is turning into Inferno. It's too big already for just the air outside to do. Unless we're
Question:
on like
Did
Mars
How does
at night.
magical fire work? Does it create heat which lights things on fire, or does it just create fire directly?
Creates fire directly.
Okay.
Conjures flame from. So it depends on the magic. There's conjuration style effects, which would be pulling flames from a source. There's transmutation effects, which would be turning things that weren't fire into fire. And then there's base arcanum, which would be like you're rewriting reality within a space to create a phenomena where it once was not.
I was slightly concerned about flashover.
And that base arcana would be a form of evocation, but there's different forms of evocation. Well, no, that would just be evocation. Wait a second, I'm dumb. Brain, turn on, please. But yeah, there's 3 ways to do it. Technically 4. But it might not be real fire.
Oh, actually, if it is a glyph of warding, it might not be affecting objects at all. It might be a case. I was worried about this because it might have been a case of like a fireball, because fire.
Glyph of
And
warding
meanwhile,
does
might not actually even be
explicitly
able
its
to
own
set
thing.
anything. Might not even be able to set anything on fire anyway, or it could be an NPC effect.
Well, there's also the idea
Glyph
of
of
like,
warding lets you create direct explosions.
yeah, but there's
Yes,
instead of
I
spell.
know, but I'm reading it up right now, and according to this, it does not affect objects.
Is that on sage advice from a certain Jeremy Crawford who is known to flip-flop every other piece of advice?
No, this is from the Yar.
All it says is
Yar dot, which is a
Yar.
pretty, and also from the. I can also look up the PHP if you like.
Well, there's
just-
also the idea of
It
fireball
doesn't directly
is
mention objects, but it doesn't directly say it doesn't affect them.
there's also the fact
Anyway,
that
No,
fireball is-
no. It says each creature, and it only if no, it's the same with like fireball. Fireball does not directly. Fireball. If fireball directly affected objects, then you would never need spells like shatter. But fireball can light flammable things on fire, and the fire can then damage objects. But
You would still make things like
the
shatter.
same thing applies here. Explosive runes effective glyph of warding might not actually be affecting objects, unless, as I said earlier, the glyph of warding is holding an NPC effect of some sort, an NPC spell of some sort. You know, DM Fiat. Anyway, sorry.
Yes.
Troll, this is not a video
Anyways.
game, it's a giant orb of fire. We go on.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm just double checking, see if let's see. Okay, so yeah, it won't be enough to it. Okay, so from what I'm reading, just the cold temperatures would not be enough to. Cold temperatures can put out a fire, and considering the fact that it's like -20, it's not cold enough from what I can see to like, but it would be cold enough to stop the spread. So this guard is actually going to let's see. Objects are. Let's see. This guard is going to come over here and break this window, causing the very, very cold air to enter into the hallway. Yeah, it is currently negative 22 Fahrenheit, which equals negative 30 Celsius outside.
Oof.
So yes, very, very cold. Which yes, will prevent the spread. Will very much so hinder the spreading of the fire. Let's see. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. He comes over to you, Ivory, like making sure you're all right, and will offer to like help you downstairs.
She is greatly she is absolutely taking that offer. It was almost painful watching her like walk herself like down this hallway despite dashing.
All right.
You know, sometimes you look at a person moving and you're just like, no, don't do that. No.
All right. Yeah. And like as I said, thankfully most of the building is stone, so it's probably going. So a lot of it is perfectly fine. However, like it is directly above this guy. So
Oh no!
yeah, it could actually burn down. Like literally burn down.
Well, I
let's
would
see.
assume that if the flames hit the floor and started coming through the floor, like people would like there would be like some movement there because oh my god, the ceiling above us is on fire.
Yes. Yeah, he would have more than enough warning because like then again, these are very old, like probably at this point rather trials. Anyways, yeah, Ivory, he's going to assist you downstairs. So action dash. I'm gonna go ahead and just put you, the two of you, down here. Like he's got one of your arms over his shoulder as he's just helping you down. And yeah, you'll see the various other guards heading upstairs. Sorry, hang on. As the guard helping you downstairs is just like, there's a fire up there! Get the mages! As Destin, you hear that being yelled out, as well as Volo, and he's just like, oh dear, that is not good.
I was expecting to say, oh goody, this will be such a wonderful chapter, or such a wonderful story for my next book.
Oh dear, that is not good. Why does all the interesting things happen when I'm not here?
Better.
Anyways, it's Lyson. It is your turn.
Okay. So, moving up, so, like, everything is actually on fire? Is this diagram accurate?
Let's see. There is fire, like, basically covering the entire room, but, it's just, like, barely on fire, like, where you are, since it's, like, the furthest part of the room. It is concentrated mostly around the fireplace where, the others were.
Got it.
It's not like a video game where it's like the entire floor has the exact same amount of fire. No, it's like this part is more on fire than like either of the far corners. Anyways,
yeah, the grease spell specifically lists what happens when fire happens.
Yes. Anyways.
But God damn it. Fuck, I'm just doing it. Going to cast Frost Fingers.
Hey.
Okay.
For those fingers.
Do you want to head in the room a little bit more to?
She's
Like,
gonna have
gets
to
a little
do
bit
this
more
in two
of the-
casts, no matter what, due to the 15-foot radius. Like, this is all she can really hit. Why does
Oh,
it keep...
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Oh, God. His license. This isn't a hentai. What did you do?
I've had a secret all along. Anyway.
I made an imagination,
Oh.
so I can do whatever I want.
Of course.
There's no laws against the Pokemons, Dirk.
Oh, no.
I'll do it. It is so possible.
Never
whatever
say that
I want.
again.
There's no laws against the
Never say that
familiar.
again.
But yeah, gonna have to do this in doubles and then basically try to hit everything that's particularly flammable first. So that whatever's left can peter out, if possible.
I'm not a person. I'm brought forth by the skull of a guy who's way too critical of way too many things. He can tell you I'm whatever the fuck he wants to tell you.
But he won't. He'll commit to a very specific set of ideas and rules so that there's consistency. And people can extrapolate things without 30 minutes of deliberation.
But yes, his license.
Yes.
Yes. Cold freezes non-magical liquids. Unfortunately, there aren't any liquids in this area, so the spell doesn't.
Only fire.
The extreme cold has failed me.
But yes, you are. Yeah,
The
you
amount of
put out
cold
a
damage
good.
to kill 4 men has failed me.
Yes, you put out like a good amount of fire. There's like little bits like around your feet that are like still like lightly smoldering, but like you can just easily like stamp those out. Aklos.
Alright. I will, seeing that they have that in hand, return downstairs to help this guy with his Ivory.
Okay.
And when she's at the bottom of the stairs, I'm gonna heal her some more. So,
With your open palm technique.
yeah, healing palm.
I
Yeah.
can't believe that you just palm thrusted her in the chest so hard it did negative damage.
Well, what I was sort of imagining was like my hand glows gold, and then I slap her like backhand, forehand across the face, and then it's just like healed.
It's literally
Like, wake up!
It's Uraraka saving Deku during the entrance exam, just smacking the shit out of him.
No,
Honestly, that track.
I like the All Might trying to wake him up when he's knocked out with a rapid side face tapping at extreme feed.
But yes, Ivory, you get another 4 healing.
I rolled very poorly.
Phenomenal. It's
Ah.
something.
And then I'll just help her out as far this way as I can, I guess.
Like,
Yeah.
you hear like a very quiet, very hurt. Thank you.
Yeah, basically you're on one side, the guard is on the other, just helping out.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost inaudible, but it is there. Whether or not you actually
Yeah.
hear what she said properly is up for debate.
Yeah, Akalos, you just see Ivory is just very severely burnt. Probably doesn't have eyebrows and is missing a good portion of it. Like, there's probably like half
Probably,
of her hair left.
yeah, well, like, the arm definitely, like, the arm is probably the worst part, because that's what went,
Was
that's the
closest,
first
yeah.
thing that, yeah, no, it probably went, like, right arm, like, the underside, a good portion of, like, where like the jaw and like the underside of like the right hand jaw and the neck because she's right-handed, and like in the split second of like a slight turn, so definitely missing like right eyebrow and like a good portion of the hair on that side. The rest of it is definitely, you know, on fire or damaged, but nowhere near as bad as the right side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably going to be some significant scarring.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Destin,
This place doesn't have a bath now, does it?
It does, right here.
Well,
Upstairs.
oh,
I doubt
there it is.
apps
Okay.
still work. Oh, well, I guess there's
I don't know
bucket.
his water though.
I doubt it.
I doubt any water is long evaporated.
And it would have been frozen anyway, yeah.
Goes to splash
No,
a
I don't-
bucket of ice on the
It's-
fire and it's just like
even-
sits there.
Even before we broke the window, it was cold as fuck in here. This building has not had a fire lit in it in ages, probably.
not really, no.
Well, I don't really know what to do because
Well,
I don't
no,
have
right
any
now.
spells that can put out fires. But
Come
I
provide
guess,
emotional support for Ivory.
Wet blanket.
alright, everyone.
You could go heal Ivory or the guard.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you can
Alright,
heal people,
everyone.
can't you?
Yeah. Is there anybody else? Hold up there. Just yelling upstairs. Hoping to have an answer.
The one guard who ran downstairs will tell you, not that I could say.
Alright then. Everyone get out. Went into the party's put out. It's like we lead them out. I guess I'm just gonna
Yeah, you and me were just
Yeah.
on healing duty at this point.
50 and just made it out here.
Oh, excuse me.
And that's gonna be my turn because I have dash, so I can't use my own hands.
Oof.
Okay.
Ron's just going up to Ivory with glowing hands.
He's doing
Approaching
question.
menacingly.
he's doing the gropey
Question,
hands.
Ivory.
Just slapping her head back and forth so much she just gets a concussion instead.
Question, Ivory. As a clerk, do you get healed by radiant damage?
No.
What?
No, you see, like, you know, the most of the time, like, her expression's been pretty similar until that happens, and she just gives you the most, what the fuck are you talking about look that you've probably seen from her, like, ever. You know, her temperament doesn't usually change so drastically, but if there was a line, the line was crossed, and you just watch as she very, like, painfully mouths the words, no!
What
No.
the fuck
Guess they don't like
are you
jokes.
talking about?
Guess they don't like jokes.
Yes!
I don't know why that's so
There's just
funny.
just an eyeball roll. As she looks at she gives like Achilles a side glance of, can you believe this guy?
I have more burns than skin right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, Derek, it's your turn.
Okay.
The Destin is like, I'm pretty sure there's only a limited amount of burns one person can have, so if I give her more, the other ones will go away.
100% of her body.
Okay.
You just turned her into a
Okay.
fucking charcoal briquette.
He's like, he's heard that sunlight
Oh.
helps people heal, and just completely misunderstood it, and just like cast sunbeam on her. It's like, well, if a little sunlight like helps you, if sunlight helps you heal a little bit, then a lot of sunlight must help you heal a lot, right?
Anyways, Derek, it's your turn.
All right. Sorry, I was taking care of old animals. What was the effect of this on the fire?
The cold put out, or the cold of the spell put out the fire.
Okay. Dirk is going to go over here.
Or at least part of the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirk is going to go over here while stashing the journal into a sack in his belt, and he's gonna reach for Ice Lyson.
She's
Okay.
too focused right now to notice you, you lucky little shit.
Yeah. He's going to try to pick her up.
And okay, what are you trying to?
I do this fast.
Basically, gonna get her away from the fire. Essentially.
You have noticed everything in the blue area has gone out.
Yes.
Probably like
Okay.
covered in frost.
Yeah, just trying to make sure if you're doing this because you think we're strapped for time or not. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. Hey, what are you doing? So Little Miss -1 strength and weighs 75 pounds here. Or no, not mine. Oh, Elisa has 10 strength. Haha.
Aha!
Is stronger than a chaos.
But yeah, does
His license is stronger than Fortune.
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you this, but while Fortune has thicker arms, it's not muscle.
I
Yeah.
just find that funny. Okay, Dirk. What are you doing?
Would you like to try and Would you like to try an advantage grapple against Eastlyson, who you have a sneak attack against because she's wholly focused on the fire in the next spell casting, and has her back to you?
Go ahead,
does she? I mean, will she? If Dirk were to move, I should say, if Dirk were to try to move Ice Lyson, would she resist?
Are you saying a damn thing, or are you doing this in silence? Are you a force grabbing her from behind and dragging her away from the just silently, or is it Dirk saying, "Lyson, move"?
Ice Lyson, time to go. I got a journal.
I can put it out behind her face. You're like dragging her away.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, does she resist?
She actually does, yes, because there's possibly more in this building.
Shit.
Okay.
Does she
Also,
say
she seems to be
anything
winning
about
this
this?
fight.
She
says,
she
"I can
says,
put it out."
yeah, she doesn't elaborate, but she does say, "I can put it out. What are you doing?"
Okay then. Well then, Dirk is going to say, "Fine," and he's going to start pushing you into the frosty area.
I have plenty of
Your
movement.
two choices are towards the fire or away from the fire. You have picked towards the fire.
Dirk
You
has-
pick
Go
towards
stand in
the
it.
fire, do you?
Dirk
Yeah,
has
pretty much.
enforced that he simply must move a slice, and there is no not move a slice option.
That is
pretty much, yes.
That is literally the equivalent of I've caught my teenager smoking, so I'm gonna force him to smoke an entire carton.
Exactly.
If you want to put the fire out so bad, I'll throw you into the fire.
Hey, no, these books are
Yes,
expensive.
but does Ice Lyson resist that
She
for the
resists-
possibility of? Huh?
She resists being moved because you're going to discombobulate her plan, yes.
Fine,
Just likes being
whatever.
discombobulated.
I tried.
Fine.
Oh, shit. I was like, there's no way she's
Jesus.
winning. Oh, no.
Let's see here. That is now. Let's see here. That
So
is
whip and attack.
25, 30. That's 25. No, it's that was 5, 10, 20, 30, 40.
35, 40.
35. Yeah, 35. 35, 40.
You just completely made this.
Oh yeah, where you are would
50,
be
55. Dash. Does the Destined resist Dirk pushing him outside?
Note it increases your speed by 30 feet, so you have 60
So
foot base
you
feet,
can
that doubles
dash
to 120.
120 feet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
that's what I
noticed
just
that.
did. So yeah,
Okay.
it's basically action dash at 55 feet, and does the destined resist Dirk moving him?
If it's suddenly from behind, then yes.
Oh, phew! I'm still quicker than him.
Oh, god damn it.
I gotta bring far.
Well then, 65, 70, because I don't have an action.
It's like, motherfucker, if this dwarf is goddamn faster than me, I'm good. No, he's not.
70,
My pride
70,
remains intact.
75, 80, 85, 90. There we go. And that'll be
You
my
in a
turn.
rush or
That is
something?
So you
my-
going?
That is my bonus action to cast a spell. That is my action to dash, and all of the movement that I wish to use.
Okay. If only you were a rogue and you could have
Bonus action dash.
yeah.
Well, he
Exactly,
already bonus action
exactly.
cast the spell, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
Same
Double
with me.
bonus action like in Baldur's Gate.
that actually would
Anyway.
have gotten him less.
I would have gotten it more because like if you had 2 bonus actions, then we could have.
Oh, 2
Cast
bonus
the
actions,
spell.
yeah.
Yeah. Cast the spell.
Well, yeah, that is.
Then-
Yeah,
I would also be
that's
faster
my
if I had 2
movement.
bonus actions.
That is my
the double
movement.
the double
That is
bonus
my turn.
action is from from Rogue though.
Beef
It is-
rogue,
I
yeah.
don't think you have. So yes, anyways. Yeah, Dirk, you just take the hell off. Being annoyed that everyone's like not seemingly to take the fire as seriously as you are. Just like
Pretty much.
What do you mean? Slice is
why
taking
do
the
none
fire
of them
very
see the kid?
seriously. She's putting it out.
Anyways, Volo is going to. Crap. Volo is going to. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. He's just gonna very casually walk over here, just like the guards aren't fully panicking yet, so he's not fully. So he's not gonna run away. He's just very casually walking forward, readying prestidigitation to like put out any fires that he can see. And yes, Ivory. You have an arm over Akelos' shoulder, an arm over a guard's shoulder. You are severely burned. The cold air is probably even more agony on the. Like, it's both soothing and much more painful.
Yes.
But yeah, you are now outside. The extreme temperature fluctuation will not affect you negatively in any way, shape, or form. Don't worry about it.
So I'm sorry. I just got not phenomenal news. A friend of mine's mother was lost her battle to cancer.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Sorry.
Like that's like I just got the phone call.
You need to head out, or
I'm gonna stick around for a bit, but I might have to go for a bit.
that's
That's
entirely
all right.
understandable.
I might go over to see how she is. She lives close, so
That's understandable.
anyways. So yeah,
Ivory
we're
gets
outside. Very burnt, but alive. She's gonna take like, kind of go to move, like the arm that's around the guard, which is the one that's most burnt, and just, and is gonna look up. Is it from like the building, if you look up, do you see like the flames, like at all
would-
from the outside of
you
the
would-
building, or no?
From where you are, you wouldn't see the flames, but you would see the glow from the upper window over here.
Okay.
You are not at an
Okay.
angle to actually see in the window, but you can see the glow coming out of it.
Okay. All right. She's mumbling under her breath. It's not. You're not even sure if she's actually saying anything, and it's like unintelligible. It might even just be unintelligible nonsense. Really, there's no real rhyme or reason to what she's saying. But we're gonna. Fuck it. I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself as like with very, very shaky hands. It's a poor attempt, but it's an attempt nonetheless.
No, that's entirely fair.
Not much, but it's something. And with that, she's gonna, like half like, she gives like she'll take her other arm down like for casting the spell and give Akalos like a acknowledging nod. And she kind of mouths the words just like, thanks, and is going to like hobble 5, 10, 15, kind of about to where Dirk is, turn around and just sits down in the nearest, like where, like she'll just sit down regardless of where there's snow or not, healing an arm, like, and will look over at Dirk and makes like a motion with the hand that, like a grab motion with like a big grab motion with the very burnt hand, probably asking if he got it or not.
She gets a thumbs up.
And like, and at like the moment of the thumbs up, like the entire frame of her body just like releases tension. She's just, you hear just this sigh drop from her as she just shrinks down for a minute and just okay. And we'll sit down and just watch and look at what's going on there, taking in the fact that she just about died, but taking a second. the shock is kicking in at this point. But yeah, she's just sitting there smoldering slightly, nursing her other arm, watching the window, and that will just be the turn. Nothing else.
Okay. Let's see. The guard. Let's see. I'm gonna roll some stuff. Okay. This guard over here, will like looks up and sees like probably like he heard that it was like directly above him, whatever happened. And like hear the various noises. He's going to.
Oh, don't worry. The sudden.
Try...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he's gonna do like the best he can at the moment. He just points up and casts Prestidigitation, and he's like saying, you just see a small bit of the fire just turn itself off.
Wow.
This guard, however, comes over here, and he puts out the rest of the fire with Creator Destroy Water.
Excellent. Wait, where are these guards?
Unfortunate.
They're downstairs. In the room beneath.
Directly underneath.
Wait, can they see up there?
You don't need to. It's within range.
Oh, right. Fucking cleric spells and their hastily written bullshit.
Druid in this case, but
Yeah.
but unfortunately, he's Lyson. You are also caught in the water.
Angry. And the open window is
I'm just.
right
It's Lyson is giving
here.
wet cat.
No,
It's a wet
the open
cat
window is
energy.
this one right here.
Oh, okay. I thought
This
it was
one
the
is
one
the
right
open
next to
window.
her. Well,
Nope.
well,
They just.
I just deleted that. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, the guard was like, all right, the cold will help stop the fire from spread, but that one's too close. The air would just feed the fire. So break this one.
Well, it still would, because the fire would pull. Whatever. The guard doesn't fucking understand fluid dynamics.
Let's see.
From outside, we just watch some water appear, like, up here, and just, like, splash down.
Basically, yeah. And then just the let's see. Invisible wet cat.
Or is wet cat. Is wet cat, but fucking fat fingers.
Ah, yes. Yeah, just you guys see like just this random water appear and very, very quickly start to freeze, like as it just actually no, you just watch as it like plops into the snow. But yeah, Islyson, yeah, the glow disappears from inside. Islyson, you are now soaked. Like less than 20, like you are 20 feet away from a
Oh,
window
no.
that is currently open to the negative
You're gonna
20
get
degree weather.
hypothermia.
Islyson, yeah, you should probably get either warm or dry, or you're gonna start getting con checks.
Oh, don't worry, because currently she's in the state of shit, water. She's running downstairs. She's running for the basement where there's no airflow. No. Pushes Volo out of the way. Steps on the fucking ghoul corpse. Starts running down to the basement. I don't know where the fucking basement is. Ah, there it is.
Here you go.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I will say, like, this door is still open, like the
Yeah.
one leading outside.
She just needs something with less airflow. Basically.
Yeah, as yeah, everyone, you just see, like the glow of you just see as the glow of the fire suddenly puts itself out, and then a soaking wet, almost completely panicking his license just run past through the building.
Cold. Fucking hates the cold, and this is just horrible. Yeah, it begins the grim work, which might take a minute at most. Well, actually, no, like 3 castings. So 18 seconds. Give or
What do you
take
mean
3
by grim
seconds. Huh? The grim work of drying off.
Okay.
No, of peeling this guard's body open. William, she's gonna walk up behind him, stab him in the side of the neck, and then lay him out, just start peeling his skin and muscle structure off until she has just bones.
So 40, 45.
She'll climb inside. Oh, they smell bad on the outside.
That's
Right, while
100
that's
feet.
happening, I'm going to move next to Ivory, and I have a herbalism kit and proficiency with it, and it does say that proficiency with this kit may be used to create antitoxins and solutions that may be used as substitutes for healing ampoules. Can I create some kind of burn cream?
I'll sit down to the activity probably, yeah.
Let's see. It would be you would need at least a short rest in order to do that.
Alright. I don't
You'd
have
also
anything
need
immediately available.
You'd also need like the actual supplies to make something.
Yeah. Alright.
But yes, there would be burn cream available in the city, probably. I don't know, William, is there like a Waterhavian ban on burn cream? Is there just a direct royal decree of all burns must be dealt with proper medicine?
Got any street grown grass? You can just like the one bit of grass that managed to survive like the tens of thousands of feet, like walking throughout the day, every single day. It's been there for like 2 years, just a single
in the
sprig
middle
of
of
grass.
winter.
And then just this random asshole just tears it out of the ground. It's for or just to rub it on someone's burn. Then it doesn't do anything other than probably make it slightly worse.
It just makes it infected.
Anyways, but yeah, you could very easily get burn cream. And yeah, the various guards are gonna see this guard who is druid is gonna come out. Like everyone, like these ones are over here. Like they are investigating. Like, what the hell happened?
Where are they? Who are they? Where are they asking?
Like they're asking like you guys, like what the hell just happened?
Ivory will gesture, kind of like will
Loosely.
vaguely gesture at Dirk, and just kind of again she's mumbling. She's not speaking super loudly, but there was a cubby book. Unfortunate explosion. Just
Yeah, it was. There was a hidden compartment in the room, in the master bedroom, in that drawing room, whatever room,
meeting room.
office,
Meeting room. It was
meeting
a meeting
room.
room.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh God. I want to pat you. I want to pat you back in sympathy, but I know that would hurt like a bitch. But yeah, we found a journal. Miss Ivory reached for it. Kaboom. Fire. Yeah. I mean, I got the journal. I'm gonna study it now, thank you.
Let's see.
Yeah, Dirk's gonna sit down next to Ivory. He is also badly burned, but like, he did take his jacket off before entering, so like, but he is sort of like pulling it out of his pack and starts putting it over his shoulders, so because it's so fucking cold outside.
Okay, I was just like, we also found a cubby, but it didn't explode on us.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Pulls out his
Sounds like a skill
notebook. Yeah, notebook, grease pencil, and as he's sitting in the middle of the street, he's gonna
Skill issue.
flip through the journal. And begin taking notes.
Can we just mending it back
I'm
together?
gonna
Burns. Go on, Nick.
You went in on this, Miss Ivory.
no, she's just leaning in and watching. She's not doing much other than like watching what you're doing as best as she can. But she's addicted to not doing nothing. We'll say that.
The guards will like one of the guards near you will also like check out the book, like the journal, when he hears like, oh yeah, I found this and it exploded.
Yeah. Come on in on this. We're gonna go to. Ow. We're gonna go.
Maybe we should find somewhere. Maybe we should find somewhere better to do this than here.
Okay. You could leave. You're fine. I'm in pain, but I'm okay.
Maybe you should. I'm just gonna go up to the guard, say to the guard that's near us, like maybe you should warn the other teams looking at the other sites that things may explode.
Yeah, detect magic. Very. Ow. He's gonna gingerly offer Ivory his shoulder before getting up.
She'll take it if there's.
Yeah, detect magic. Probably a good idea. You want to head back into the basement where it's warmer, out of the wind?
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Warmer,
Yeah, we'll
relatively.
go make some. Yeah, we'll go read amongst the
Relatively.
bottles.
Oh yeah, and you all
Relatively.
can look at what we found.
Exactly.
Oh shit, freaky.
Yeah.
I just got some news that you might like.
Yeah.
The president of Wizard of the Coast and Hasbro is resigning.
That
Yay!
that might be good news, but there's no guarantees. They'll probably just replace him with somebody equally as malignant.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone named Cynthia Williams.
I think I. Oh god, if that's who I think it is, one moment.
Oh, she was the one who said. Apparently, like she was the like.
Is that?
She was like the one in charge of like the OGL stuff. Like she earmarked the brand was undermonetized. And was working with.
Is that the?
That's
Oh
not good.
no!
Yeah,
Is that the new president or it's the?
No, she's resigning.
Oh, she's going away.
Oh, I thought she was the
Yeah.
replacement.
Well,
She's
she's
the old one.
fucking.
Yeah, she's the one who wanted to develop a recurring spending environment. Yeah, she's leaving.
I only just noticed the face in this room. Is this what the black is for? Is that meant to be an eye?
What?
Okay, in this room there is a face.
Not on purpose.
Where is it?
A literal potato-headed fuck, like right here.
I circled it in
Oh.
yellow.
It's also
it?
very large.
Oh yeah, it's the cube. It's the cube.
Ah, cube.
The cube.
We are here for the cube.
The claw.
You know, Ivory, you should really not ram your hand
The
into
claw
secret
comes to take
compartments
us.
without checking. He slices and says, descending the stairs. You see her
Thank
feet
you.
when she starts.
There's no answer.
Yeah, thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen of Foresight. Thank you, Queen Hindsight. Thank you. All right, Ivory, come on. I found you somewhere to sit. Come on.
Thanks.
Yeah, on these crates, away from the corpses.
We
Dirk,
sit.
because he's already so low to the ground, but he's going to sit on this little crate anyway. He's going to get out the journal, and again, his notebook, and again, his grease pencil, and he's going to start reading and taking notes. Working his way backward from the most recent entries with things inside of them.
Well, I prepared
Hello?
detect magic should anyone be interested.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so yes, you'll see is like a couple of the guard, like one of the the mages, like when you say things, tell them what happened, like they have like a sending stone and they'll start talking into it. You guys are like the three of you are in like this room where it's got like various caskets, crates, things like that. You would note that one of the caskets is open. and has like slight residue inside of it.
Oh, that must have been where one of them came out.
But yes, so on view. Dyson, yeah, you have like cast prestidigitation. Thankfully within a minute, or else yeah, I would have had you start rolling saves.
Don't worry, there was zero hesitation in the get out of the cold and get out of the wet. Absolute
most
revulsion at the entire concept.
I don't know why, but like the thought of like I'm not uncomfortable with the cold. I'm disgusted by the cold. Is really funny.
I mean, right there.
Oh, what the
Peels
fuck?
sheet of ice off her shoulder. Poof, skitter face. Possum hand warmer engage. Preston's clothes to be warm. Gloves are now hot boxes.
Okay, that was weird. My freaking
Awesome warmer.
one of the videos on one of my other tabs just started playing randomly.
Okay.
Not now,
Was it the
Josh.
claw?
As much as I love watching you destroy Hydroneer, not right now. Let's game it out. Anywho. So yes, all of you, while Islyson is just fuck this, what are all of you doing?
This was that. Yeah.
Listening to Dirk read off what Ivory got blown up for.
Well, first of all, can I actually read it?
It like I said, it's not outright destroyed, but it is like very heavily damaged. The ones towards the center are like probably your best bet of things like to.
Yeah. And one towards the center probably is going to be more recent than the ones towards the thing. Then again, it all depends on how much of it has actually been filled out.
I will say, what little you can are probably about. Let's see. I'm gonna go something very quickly. Oh no. Okay. With the amount of fire damage, it having like the failed save while Ivory was holding it, about 60% of it has been like burned. You were able to like read the 40% within like the center, like where the in the
Some
center
of the least
of the book, like
helpful.
the middle 40%. However, it appears to be it's not in a language; it's in a code of some kind.
Do I recognize this code at all?
Let's see. Roll an investigation check.
I'll help.
Okay. Hand pause. I could love that.
The hand pause.
A 19.
Nice.
Huge.
Let's see. It's not one that you are like overly familiar with, but you do recognize a word or two. Yeah, within the code itself. You've given your background. You've seen a few.
So I've
codes,
encountered this code before, like this.
It is you have encountered a very similar code to this.
Okay. All right. Given
Let's all take
my
a turn, I
vague
guess.
knowledge. Yeah, but given my vague knowledge, like, is there any translations or specific words that would stand out that I could that I like that sound that seems familiar or at least bear striking resemblance to something that I'm already aware of?
You are able to pick out a few words such as shrine, friend, supplies, taken care of. Like the greater nuances of what is being conveyed through this, it escapes you.
Okay.
Oh,
Script
yeah.
is it in?
Can you write out those words for me, please?
She is right-handed, and her right hand just got ass blasted to next week. So not not
Oh
currently.
no, I'm asking. Oh yeah, but no. Okay, so basically, in character, Dirk is going to ask, could you, yeah, you can make out some of the words. Could you point out which of those words are what, please? He says as he is going
Yeah.
to start from this little from this possibly from this. He's also going to ask, could you also tell me, what sort of like the rules are possibly for this particular thing? I could maybe get a cipher going in a few days.
You might
But
I'm
did we
sure the
lose?
guards probably have a record of it. What script is the code in?
See, that's a little more difficult. I've seen a lot of codes. I've deciphered a lot of codes. It's not. I don't know which one it specifically is in, but there's some things that are similar that I can take from. We have
All right.
friend, we have supplies, we have something being taken care of, we have shrine, which personally for me is probably, given the things that we've found recently, might be some connection there. And
Yeah.
I'll go through and pinpoint a couple spots where
Thank you. I'll be
these
writing
will
down
also
I'm going to be writing down the translations as well as also the actual encoded words right next to the translation, like friend equals exclamation @ pound sign $$ exactly.
Dollar
I
bills,
can,
y'all.
if I maybe once I'm in a slightly better condition, I might know someone who may be able to glean something else from this, but I will not be able to get a hold of them until a little later.
All right. Well, still, I'm gonna make a copy for us. I'm gonna make a copy for the god,
Perfect.
so at least they can maybe, if they encounter this cipher later, they can maybe make their own cipher. If they encounter this code later, should be able to crack it. It'll take them a while. It'll take me a while.
The guard next to you will say, "You are free to make a copy. Any assistance is very much welcome, but we
Thank
will
you.
need to take the original with us."
Honestly, Dirk, would you? I hate to ask, or if somebody else would be willing to write it down, if this is injuring you further, would someone write down as much as they can from the pages here so that we can have a full copy of legible print if we have to turn the whole book in?
Yeah, hold on. Dirk is finishing his copy for
And
the guard.
Given
Finishing his copy of the deciphered words for the guard and handing that over. Then flips another page and will do precisely what Ivory wants, which is to say, he will start writing down pages.
Like I said, the guard told you that like they're going to take the originals. Like, you can keep a copy, but they're taking the original.
Yeah,
that's cool. So that's basically.
I actually think that them holding on to the original is probably a better idea. Anyways, if the original owner of this has any way to track us by hanging on to this, I would personally not want to be in possession of it. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Besides which, the book is, he's still scribbling, and he's still, well, not scribbling. He is he is tracing things line by line as he's talking. Besides which, it's not really the book itself that we want. It's not really the journal itself. What we want, it's all this chicken scratch, and we are going to be getting that. And he, by the way, he is working backwards with the most recent entry that he can, the recent snippets of entry that he can make out. He's also putting in the margins of his notebook, like the basically he's doing it as terms of like page 0, page 0, page -1, page -2, because he is of course going backwards in time as he's copying, and that's going to take a while.
He writes the entire thing literally backwards. Like
No.
not from entries. Like he actually like writes all the letters backwards.
And
Like
it turns out if you write it backwards and then cross your eyes and look at it, it shows the code.
But yeah, he's doing this with the almost mechanical focus of somebody who's been in the guard and has had to fill out so much fucking paperwork for decades.
So does he slice it
Without complaint. Without complaint.
What script is the code in? Is it in common?
no.
Thoras.
It doesn't appear to be like in any like actual script.
So
It's
it's
not
just
in,
random
like,
markings
a
that
language.
aren't any letters. I know it's not a language,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like what is it, what kind of characters is it
It's
using?
just- I am assuming
Yeah.
it's like symbols, things like that.
Out of character, I
Or
will
like
say
not
that
even.
out of character, I will say that it's like roughly halfway between like hieroglyphs and like katakana or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so we're dealing with
So,
like
you-
ideographs. Cool.
It's like modern emoticons
You
where it's
mentioned-
just symbols from a bunch of different languages.
yeah, go
Carlos,
ahead.
you mentioned that you had run into a cubby. Was there nothing in there?
No, I was just going to take his license to check it with magic. If you have any magic
Honestly,
Elf,
I mean,
Elf is casting right now, yes.
Oh, also, just
I'm
another.
gonna guess.
Maybe-
I'm going to guess ritual casting detect magic.
If you scroll up, you don't even have to scroll up. If you look at the chat, yes.
Yep, I see. Yeah.
Yes.
maybe I would go check it, see if there's something else in there.
What's the plan? I forgot you could ritual cast that.
Wizard,
Alright.
baby.
I will lead the way to the
Wizard.
cubby.
Get every ritual spell you can, because god damn it, you can cast. You don't need to have it prepared in order to cast it.
Exactly.
I do like that. That is something that I
Fucking love
do
ritual
like.
casting.
That you either have to be a wizard or have to be a rather specialized warlock in order to like be able to cast ritual cast spells that you don't have prepared.
Tome Warlock is
Wait,
better than Wizard at ritual
can't-
casting.
Can druids not do that?
They have to prepare
Nope.
it.
You have to have the. You
Oh.
have to. Every other class that can ritual cast has to have the spell prepared in order to ritual cast it.
To be fair, the only other spells like a ritual caster are prepared casters that have their entire spell list all the time, so that kind of makes sense. Or to prepare from all the time, not always prepared.
The entire time as she's sitting there, she's holding the disc that she normally wears, like in her burnt hand. It looks like that should hurt a ton, but she's just sitting there kind of spinning it as she's watching Dirk write out the
So, as you take
the script
that out,
there.
Islyson, who was not really focused on anything before, you probably notice is now staring at the disc.
Let's see.
Neuron activation. Neuron activation.
Can I help you?
She can't reply. She's currently ritual casting a spell that's verbal components.
Yeah. She's ritual casting.
Can't talk ritual casting. Oh no, I broke it.
Can't talk. I'm helping. I'm helping raid Constantinople. Oh god. Now I'm just thinking about that one where it's like, honey, I fucked up. What did you do? I went to India, not Indiana. Just
No.
tell me you don't love me. And then just the picture of him actually like in India.
Just picture him at the airport, and it is just Indian people and Indian script everywhere. No, like I got on the wrong plane.
Yeah. Oh god, I can't imagine what it must be to be that guy. Just like fucking up that hard. I think he took a selfie of him with like a cow and an Indian guy.
Yeah. But yeah, when he slices and finishes the ritual cast, eventually, does the book show magic?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does
Sorry, what'd you say?
Does the book show any magic?
No.
Noted. Starts scanning around, goes upstairs, goes downstairs, and is just sensing around for any magic disturbances. And if she senses the magic enter the field, she'll start searching that floor a bit more meticulously. Although it's more just a scan kind of deal.
Let's see. As of right now, you do not sense any magic within the building.
So about 10 minutes later, Slicin will come back. Alright, I got nothing as far as magic goes.
Not even on the copy?
Not even on the cubby. Probably would have if it hadn't lasted yet, but it's gone now. So,
Dirk.
can I look
Dirk
at that?
is still
So
trading
the other cubby that Achilles was gonna check is clear then.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, let me see what Dirk's writing here. Does he slice and recognize the code? Is it anything
I'm going to
common
say-
among information brokers or those who would gather information for said brokers?
Let's see.
If it's a unique code, probably not.
Oh, what is that? What is that clicking noise?
I don't know.
Is
I
it
think
this?
it's Troll's fingers.
Huh?
Your mic keeps picking up something.
No, I heard the clicking too.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Hold on a
Um,
second. Typing.
No,
Oh, I can
no,
hear that,
It,
but it's not.
it sounded more like a
Not the
microphone
same.
popping or something like that.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm making the
no.
clicking noises that I was making before, and my mic isn't lighting up, so I doubt it was me.
No. Okay. Weird. Okay. Well, it's not happening anymore, so. Alright. Yes. As I said, it does not appear to be an information broker, sort of. Or at least nothing that, not a common.
Nothing I recognize. I might have some people too if Ivory's can't help. Speaking of which... Well, you probably can't get up right now. When we're
I
done-
assume I don't at all recognize any of these symbols or this code. If it doesn't have anything to do with the Feywild, the answer is probably no. Which I
Yeah,
doubt
you
it
do
does.
not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ivory.
I think you and Dirk are probably the least likely to know what these symbols are.
Yeah.
Ivory, do make it a point to meet me in my quarters at some point today if we actually make it home and don't have to sleep in some corner of this horrible place.
I'm sleeping in a bed. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know what to expect.
I am going to go home. I am going to have some stew.
You get that stupid.
And
thing.
I
You
am
deserve
going
it.
to have a sleep.
Derek
You
nearly
do that.
dies and nearly watches one of his friends die, and he's just like, "All right, I'm done for the day."
Yeah, also, the city also whispered pure rage into my soul. I'm not sure how to handle that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have a conversation in my
What I-
dreams later. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
entirely fair.
Keep what I said in mind. It's
Yeah.
different for everyone. But anyways, I mean, as Lyson, as long as it doesn't necessarily take too terribly long, because there are some things I will inevitably have to account for. This is gonna
It'll either take
impair
2
some of my
minutes.
existing work.
Oh,
Fine by me.
it'll either take 2
We
minutes
can go there
or
straight
2
after this
hours.
I can spare 2 hours.
Very good.
All right. How many? Oh, go ahead.
How many what?
Oh, how many pages are
20.
there, by the way?
It's 20. I think it's about 24 of which are like kind of smoldering there. Also have some burn damage on them.
Yeah, so this
Sure.
will take about the better part of an hour to get it right. Dirk is not
I will
skilled,
sit there.
but Dirk is
I will
not
sit
skilled.
there the entire time making sure that Jared gets it all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like is not exactly skilled at. He's not a skilled forger, but he has probably copied down like journals as part of evidence before.
You can
I
get
guess
close enough.
if we're waiting here for an hour, I'm gonna sidle up to his license. Be like, so real life me is tired.
No, how dare.
So I assume no word back yet about that belt.
The dragon belt you asked about?
Yeah, the dragon belt. Yeah.
Has there been a word back yet, William?
At the moment, no.
Not yet.
Just hope I get it before we leave on the trip.
Doesn't help that I didn't
Then again,
really
no one knows where you are right now to, give you word.
given the
Yeah.
chance. I haven't gotten to stop and actually ask Longbeard about that. The last time I spoke to him, I popped in for a few seconds and then left.
Fair enough.
I need to also ask in Blackstaff Tower, which I should probably report in. I haven't done that in a few days.
Oh, there's a bit in Baldur's Gate 3 I absolutely love, where you can go to back to Raphael's place, like the devil guy, and you talk to his lover, and if you entertain the lover, like if you make them happy, like make them like you enough that they're like, you know what, I like you. You're really you're a cool guy. Ask me any question you like, and I will answer it with 100% honesty. And you can ask him, "Is Raphael good in bed?" And he goes, "Ha ha ha, no." And then later, when you're talking to Raphael, he taunts you with like the villain taunt of like, "I only need a few seconds to kill him." And if you've talked to his lover, you can say, "Oh, really? I hear that's twice as long as needed to take to finish you off." And he gets so fucking pissed.
Got it.
He gets so pissed. I love it. Like the one devil literally laughs for like 5 seconds, and then just with the most serious face, no. I fucking love Baldur's Gate 3. God damn it. Anywho. So
no,
yes,
not yet.
if you guys want to, you can process a short rest.
Yay! Spell slots!
Yeah.
Fuck. Sweet, merciful spell slots. I am arcane recovering. Do not bother me.
Fuck yeah.
But
Get
yeah,
my key points
uh,
back.
Elysin, yeah, that cubby has a little shrine to Miracle in it.
The old god of
I don't know if Elysin does anything with that information, but yeah.
Hey, Kayla.
Wait, how long? The health hit point reduction lasts until a long rest, right?
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Yes, it lasts until a long. Yes.
Hey, Kalos.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the Shrine to Miracle in the cubbyhole, right?
Well, I pointed it out to you when we were doing the detect magic business.
Oh, you went with me on that, okay.
Yeah, I led you to it.
Fair enough. Oh, Well, that's a Shrine to Miracle. He's one of the Dead Three that took the Death portfolio from Chirgal. He was of actual death itself, bones, often worshipped by necromancers, and certain other annihilationists. Basically, when he ruled over death, it was a lot more of a terrifying and unruly affair. When Kalimvor took over, he replaced the Tower of Bones and Death of the Crystal Tower. It was a whole thing. Trying to make death less scary didn't really work. Just made it less painful. Luckily, the Dead 3 are one of the things I have listed in his license does know about.
But yes. It just appears to be a very simple shrine. Just
I assume they're not often worshipped by healers. Oh, not healers. Morticians and such.
It depends. When it comes Miracle, more likely, because this is a room filled with death. They drain blood and organs out of people here. They flay corpses apart. It is a place where you can revel in death quite easily if that's something you enjoy. And nobody would be the wiser, as you just have to stitch it all up and make them look good in the casket later.
So this is not a god that could be reasonably prayed to, though, and have the guards be accepting of that.
Oh, no. I think Bane's the only one you could really kind of get away with, but everyone would, label you retrobate.
Okay.
Yeah.
retrobate, not in public.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Baal one of the three?
Yes, Baal is one of the Dead Three. He is the Lord of Murder. I'm sure you can pick up what kind of people worship him.
Yep.
Children.
Yes, children. Tiny
The
dragon
elderly.
children.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer. A child. No.
A child. But
I don't even remember what that's from.
I don't know. Well, Derek, you think you'll be able to catch up with the rest of us in a bit? I think we're all done for today.
I'm gonna go to the apartment. He says right before he closes the journal.
The short rest probably would have given him more than enough time to copy, make at least one copy.
Exactly. I am going to.
I will say roll a sleight of hand for me, Dirk.
Why? Or I should say, fine.
Just
to see how quickly you can get through.
Listen, you can always ask why, just not expect an answer.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired myself a little bit.
Yeah,
I didn't mean that. I didn't even really mean that as a challenge either.
Soon anyways. But yes, you're able to get through in in the hour of a short rest. You are able to make a a full 1.5 copies.
I think it's also worth noting that Dirk was working on this like pretty much as soon as we got down here, which also included the time Miss Lyson took to ritual cast and walk around.
So 20
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
had time.
So yeah, an hour and an hour and 20 minutes.
That's
but
still
yeah,
insane.
if that means anything. But
That's entirely fair. So I'll say you have like about 2 copies at this point. And yeah, with like when you make the first copy, like the guard will like go ahead and take the original so he can get it into evidence, have it looked at, and things like that.
Oh no, a copy of a copy. I hope you didn't make a mistake.
Oh, photocopy burn.
uh,
But medieval times
Again.
version.
A game of pictograph telephone.
An official document isn't official unless it has photocopy burn.
Of course. For fuck's sake. Copy burn. Alright. Let's all head back to the manor for now. I don't know, do all of you feel like stopping anywhere along the way, or...
Let's see.
I need to
I'll
grab
meet
some
you-
dinner.
I got
There-
dinner waiting for me at home.
I want wine.
It's only like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we've
Shit.
been through a bit.
I'm going
'cause,
to-
Like, you went to the butcher shop
will-
like at 9 in the morning. If you remember that.
I'll catch up with you a lot later. I will meet you at the manor. I have some things I should take care of first. I have a clientele, I guess, that were expecting me, and I'm going to need to inform them that is not exactly in the books at the moment. But I
Today
will
or
be there
tomorrow?
today.
Okay.
It shouldn't take long, though.
Let's see. There was
I could
the
stop on
clinic, the butcher shop, and then this place. So there's one other location, which
Should
the
we-
guard has either looked at or is looking at right now.
Should we check out that last one?
Nah.
I mean, you're more than welcome to, but I think at this point, I'm done. For the
If
time
we
being.
wanna- If we want to find
The rest of
anything
you are
there,
welcome
we
to.
kind of have to, though.
Look, the rest of you are welcome to go if you would like, but I don't think I'm going to be too much use in
no,
the
that's okay.
current state that I'm in. So, tell you what,
At your now max
I
HP.
will go meet with my clientele. You lot can meet up with the group that's there, see what information you can gather, and I will meet you. I will probably make it back to the manor before you do. If I don't see you by later, I will come looking for you.
Alright. I'll see them.
If that's
And,
the case.
Get all that. Get yourself looked at, too, beforehand.
Yep. Well, that's part of why I'm going. But thank you.
If that's the case.
Oh, although I guess that brings up the question of the copies. One copy should probably. Who wants to hang on to them?
Well,
guess, I mean-
you'll need one if you're going to show it to people.
Yes, and in theory, I could do that
use we can
now.
have the other.
Or if Slicen had some people she wanted to run it by, correct?
Yep.
I did, yes, but
You get one, she gets the other.
Or we could leave one with Dirk, and I could pass my copy off to Slicen once I'm done with it. Unless you want it now.
Well, honestly, at this point, I don't really have the. It would just be me working on the cipher, so here you are, and here you are, I slicing.
oh god, okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Don't
you.
be stupid with it. Alright, Miss Ivory.
Now I'm tempted.
As for this final location, yeah, I guess I can put off lunch a bit, fit into
We
supper.
can get something
proper
on the
supper.
way,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Well,
yeah, I'm hungry.
Ivory, if you're going to be running off and doing something, and it's less immediate, then how about you please meet me upstairs? This is a somewhat important and time-sensitive thing.
All right, if you insist.
A bit of a strong word, but sure. She says, walking away. And she'll take you to, I guess, this bedroom that she was searching earlier. Is this guard still here?
No,
Yeah, he's in this room though. He'd
Right.
be in here.
So, actually, where's the
Ivory will
face?
give a brief wave to Akalos and Dirk and the rest of the group and the dust and everybody else before disappearing after a slicing.
Yep. Alright.
Hmm.
Wave back.
She will enter, like, go to reach for the door with the burnt hand, stop, do it with the left hand manually with slightly more difficulty, turn around and lean against the, not against the door, but just against the wall beside the door. Alright. You needed me?
Ivory, that disc you carry. When I first met you, I had said I'd asked if your patron was Salune, correct?
I believe so, yes.
May I see the disc for a moment?
I mean, I suppose, but I feel it understandable to ask why?
As I believe you and I may have a mutual connection.
She will reach down, kind of pull it over her head, and offer it out to Eslyson.
Slicen just puts
She
out a
doesn't move
hand.
from the door, but she...
Yeah. Slicen has leaned up against the wall next to you. But, she just puts out a hand. She just holds it with three
The entire
fingers.
time she's been talking to you here, she doesn't make eye contact with you until she feels you take it,
Yeah.
and then she just looks back across out the window.
Like, the way she's holding it, like, in the hand off to the side slightly, similar to, like, hey, the way you'd show somebody something on your phone that you're also looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
Ivory.
Yes.
She places another hand on the silver disc. Reveal your secret to no one.
I mean, of course.
Any effect on the disc?
No.
Okay.
But but the way that Ivory reacts, or lack of reaction, like, she knows you know, is the vibe you're getting. She knows you know she knows.
Yeah.
There's just a collective understanding of, okay.
Interesting. Perhaps you weren't as trusted as I thought. And she returns it to you. This was a great talk, Ivory. We'll have another one later, but on things of more enjoyable natures.
I just try not to overstep certain boundaries, I suppose. I'm sure you understand. There are some things that I could not speak of even if I wished to. And I want to keep it that way, as best I can.
Oh, you don't have to speak.
The more I open my mouth, the more dangerous it gets.
You needn't speak a word. Besides, she doesn't punish those who already know and speak of it. She leaves the room.
Okay.
Eastlights returns to the rest of you in the basement.
Yes.
Ivory will poke a head in. All right, I'm gonna head out now, but I will meet up with the rest of you later. Presume it will, at the very least, those of you heading back to the manor. I'm not so sure about Dirk, but be seeing you. And she will she won't, it's not a fast exit, but
Power walking.
power walking a little. Power walking as best you can after being nearly burnt alive.
Yeah. Ace License just giving a
Best
little,
way to put it.
a little
He's
half
power limping.
power limping.
Power limping, yeah.
You're doing the leg injured Fallout New Vegas character movement, but
Yeah.
Ace License just like giving
There you
a little half smile and doing the wiggle the fingers wave goodbye. See you later.
I'll see you later. And like as she's like leaving, she gets outside and
Try
says,
not to kill over on
I'm
your
gonna
way
have to
out.
buy new clothes. Shut up. We're leaving. I'm skedaddling.
Yeah, be
Totally
safe.
skadoodly.
Be safe.
You too. Don't stress yourself.
Have a good day. Have a good day then.
And I am
Alright then.
gone. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna scoot now. You guys are welcome to do whatever you'd like, but I need to check in with my friend.
We will be ending the session soon anyways.
Okay, alrighty. Good night, guys.
Okay.
See you later.
Right.
Fingers
See
crossed
ya.
Ivory doesn't just drop off the face of the earth.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Goodbye.
Alrighty then.
He slips into his jacket and becomes orbular. Becoming orbular here.
I like that. I don't know why, but I'm just imagining Dirk is like a normal looking guy with a normal looking jacket. It's like that one
Yes,
bit
that-
in Family Guy. It's like that one bit in Family Guy when they go to the when they go to the roller rink, and Quagmire's like, "Hey, sexy, how you doing?" And the woman turns around and it looks like she gains like 100 pounds.
Oh, from the
And it's like,
right.
oh,
Yeah,
you look a lot
that's
better for the back.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
pretty much
instant
exactly
he
like
turns,
that.
the instant he puts on the jacket, he just becomes a sphere.
Yeah, he becomes the big.
I'm just
the big brown
imagining,
tomato.
like, he's just a regular guy. He puts on his jacket. There's a second pause, a second of pause, and then it just like poof, out into like a sphere.
It's a very unflattering coat.
Exactly.
But like, it takes a moment
Big
to
red
adjust
coat.
and activate itself. So it's just like normal coat.
There's no pause. Just as soon as he's putting it on, it doesn't sit well on him at all, and it becomes again the big brown tomato.
So Volo, how was your day adventuring with us?
Keep fucking forgetting Bolo was here.
Oh, by the way, Dirk is back in the back alley.
Yeah, I guess we
Yeah.
might as well just start heading towards the last fucking site.
Actually, Dirk is gonna try to bum a smoke off of one of the cars.
Yeah, you could probably get some smoke from
Get some smoke.
That'd be great.
like some
Fucking
pipe weed or
He
something.
just
Exactly,
breathes it in your
exactly.
face.
Because he has a pipe, but it doesn't have pipe weed.
Yeah, you could
Pipe
probably get some like
weed.
pipe weed or something.
Pipe
Yeah,
weed.
I thought I was gonna have to give this shit up. Fucking hell!
Yeah,
Nearly
imitate
lost
the pop-up
somebody
real
today.
quick.
Nearly lost somebody today. And one of the only people that I think I actually fucking like around here.
So Volo, how did you enjoy your day adventuring with us?
So far, it's not over yet.
Shh, I was waiting for him to think it's over before I told him that, damn it.
It has been quite interesting so far. But are you saying that we have some other... Oh, are we heading to the last location?
Seems so.
Yep.
We're going somewhere...
Hopefully the guards are still there. With the evidence.
I see. That is, let's see, sorry.
So guys, I could do everything I just did one more time. But after that, I can do nothing.
Well, we shouldn't end up in another fight, so...
Shouldn't.
Alright, well, let's get ahead and get going.
Alright.
Do. I'm gonna miss this drawing of his license. The boy.
Well, do you like my, my possum?
Yes. That's why I added these licenses.
My boy.
My boy.
Look what they did to my boy.
So
That's
proud.
Don't let her get away.
But yeah. This is where we're gonna go ahead and end this section.
I hope you guys enjoy Skitterface, because he's gonna get replaced one day.
No.
Awesome.
Oh my god, it's been so long! The title screen.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's gonna be the same creature, just a different form.
Who says it was gonna be the same creature?
Ah. You're just gonna get rid of your, You gonna get rid of your Find Familiar?
Yesn't. Here, let me, I'm gonna send you something.
Yeah. Let's see.
Anyway.
You should all watch, You should all watch, the Eddsworld Santa Claus 2 video.
I did watch it, like, way back when it first came out, and not again since.
Oh yeah.
I was there. Don't quote the old magics to me, witch. I was there when they were written.
Anyways.
Nostalgia.
Alrighty then. So I would I'll see you guys later.
Alright, see ya.
So long, good night.
I will say that thankfully, yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
Oh, yes.
I thought
yes,
for sure
of
you
course.
were.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. I will note that, like, there are, like, every now and then, it's just, I need to, like, stop and catch my breath, but that's...
That should pass in
I was
a
about to
month or two.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Probably
have
blossoms, I
you
guess.
recovered from your gassing?
Yeah, did you enjoy your time in the showers, William?
Ah, Jesus.
Oh,
God damn it. God damn it, Ricky.
you're welcome. By the way, guys, something we've got to do is, like, around Halloween, like, just for the month of October, we'll like, pick a day, and every week we will meet up and we'll listen to, like, one of the great horror stories of, like, Reddit or whatever, like The Showers or The Left-Right Game or My Wife Keeps Looking at Me from Around Corners. That'll just be, like, horror every week.
Interesting.
Could be something we do. He's becoming goat-yular.
Goat-yular.
Goat-yular. Okay, let's ever tell you you're very goat-yular, at least half.
Thank you.
Alright.
It's the nicest thing you've said to me for a long
Do you
time.
have a goat dick or a man dick? She interjects with what you're saying with that.
Let me
Alright,
double check my
I'll-
image.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later.
You're welcome.
Alright,
Good
see
night.
ya.
Goodbye. So long.